Suprabhat, Namaskar, and good morning. A very warm welcome and hearty welcome to all of you. A very warm welcome. NCERT की ओर से आप सबों का हार्दिक हार्दिक स्वागत है। मैं अजीत और इस समय आप सबों का यहाँ पर स्वागत करता हूँ। इससे पहले कि आज के कार्यक्रम में हम आगे चलें, हमारे गणमान्य अतिथियों से इस समय निवेदन है कि आकर के अपना स्थान यहाँ ग्रहण करें। हम इस समय तालियों के साथ इनका स्वागत कर सकते हैं। जब वो मंच पर विराजते हैं, वी कैन वेलकम देम। अच्छी तालियों के साथ उनका स्वागत करें। बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आप सबों का हमारे बीच में, एंड वी आर रियली ब्लेस्ड टू हैव ऑल ऑफ यू इन आवर मिडस्ट। I am Ajit Horo, and a very warm welcome to our esteemed dignitaries, nodal officers, faculty members, all partner organizations and participants from all over the country who have joined us, today in this very significant orientation and capacity building workshop on the Swachh Evam Harit Vidyalaya rating SHVR 2025-26. A very hearty welcome to all of you. और इस समय आपसे एक बात शेयर करना चाहता हूँ। SHVR भारत सरकार के शिक्षा मंत्रालय का एक बहुत ही प्रमुख कार्यक्रम है, जिसे माननीय शिक्षा मंत्री श्री धर्मेंद्र प्रधान जी द्वारा 29 जुलाई 2025 को राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति 2020 की 5वीं वर्षगांठ के अवसर पर लॉन्च किया गया था। तो आज आप सबका बहुत बहुत स्वागत। और स्वच्छ और हरित विद्यालय अभियान समावेशी और सतत विद्यालयों को बढ़ावा देने के लिए ये NCERT द्वारा यूनिसेफ और निक के साथ साझेदारी में चलाया जा रहा है। ये अभियान राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति 2020 के दृष्टिकोण के साथ बड़ी घनिष्ठता के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है। So it is really great to have all of you in our midst, as you all have come in togetherness to see our schools clean and green in a healthy environment. आगे चलते हैं। Today we are gathered with a shared mission to make our schools, cleaner, greener, healthier, and more sustainable. The Ministry of Education, I would like to say, is deeply committed to this cause, and through SHVR, we aim to bring positive change at every level of school governance. So friends, your role is very important to fulfill this vision. से मैं कहना चाहूँगा, स्वच्छ और हरित विद्यालय आंदोलन में आप सबों की भूमिका बड़ी महत्वपूर्ण है। आइए समय आगे चलेंगे। एंड सो बिफोर वी मूव ऑन टू आवर ट्रेडिशनल lighting the lamp ceremony, I would like to quote from a very well-known poem by Robert Frost, which says, and I would like to dedicate these lines to all of you, and the poem says, "Woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep." It's a wonderful poem, and you can give a big applause for this, because I would like to commit all these lines to you. आप सबों के लिए ये पंक्तियाँ समर्पित हैं कि सच में woods are lovely, dark and deep, लेकिन इस अभियान के द्वारा हमें बहुत आगे तक जाना है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। और now we come to mark this auspicious beginning of today's program, let us begin today's workshop with the traditional lighting of the lamp. So now I would like to invite our esteemed dignitaries on stage kindly to come and to join in lighting the lamp and illuminating the path for this important journey. I would request all of them kindly to come and to join in this. ये दीप जब इस समय जल रहा है, ये प्रतीक है अंधकार से प्रकाश में जाने का। और एट द सेम टाइम ये दीप जबकि जल रहा है, इसके द्वारा हम ये कामना कर सकते हैं, वी कैन हैव अ डिज़ायर, कि आने वाले समय में हमारे स्कूलों का जो मार्ग है और प्रशस्त हो और ज़्यादा आलोकित हो। इस दीप प्रज्वलन के द्वारा हम बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करते हैं। एंड थैंक यू सो मच टू ऑल ऑफ यू फॉर पार्टेकिंग इन दिस ऑस्पिशियस रिचुअल ऑफ लाइट्स। प्रकाश इस समय जल गया है, हम अच्छी तालियों के साथ इस समय इसका स्वागत कर सकते हैं, इस शुभकामना के साथ कि आने वाले समय में स्वच्छ एवं हरित विद्यालय का भविष्य इसी प्रकार से उज्जवल होता जाए और हर घर के अंदर, हर स्कूल के अंदर एक उजाला हो। तो इस समय के लिए बहुत बहुत हम यानी धन्यवाद करते हैं अपने गणमान्य अतिथियों का। और अब समय है कि हम अपने गणमान्य अतिथियों का सम्मान करें, उनका स्वागत करें। तो सबसे पहले मैं प्रोफेसर अमरेंद्र बेहरा, अध्यक्ष PRD CIT से मैं निवेदन करता हूं कि वे माननीय श्री भगवती प्रसाद कलल, निदेशक स्कूल शिक्षा और साक्षरता विभाग जी का अभिनंदन अंग, वस्त्र और पौध के द्वारा करें। और तालियों में कमी नहीं होनी चाहिए। और अब निवेदन करता हूं प्रोफेसर राजेंद्र पाल, अध्यक्ष मीडिया प्रभाग CIT से अनुरोध है कि वे माननीय संयुक्त निदेशक महोदय NCERT प्रोफेसर PC अग्रवाल जी का अभिनंदन अंग, वस्त्र और पौध के द्वारा करें। और अब डॉक्टर जिप्सी जी से अनुरोध करता हूं कि माननीय प्रोफेसर अमरेंद्र बेहरा जी का अभिनंदन अंग, वस्त्र और पौध के द्वारा करें। और अब डॉक्टर जिप्सी जी से अगेन इस समय अनुरोध है कि इस समय प्रोफेसर सुनीता फरकिया जी का अभिनंदन अंग, वस्त्र और पौध के द्वारा करें। एक बार फिर से निवेदन है डॉक्टर जिप्सी जी से कि इस समय प्रोफेसर राजेंद्र पाल जी का अभिनंदन अंग, वस्त्र और पौध के द्वारा करें। तालियों में कमी नहीं होनी चाहिए। अच्छी तालियों के साथ हम इस समय इनका स्वागत करते हैं अपने गणमान्य अतिथियों का हमारे बीच में। और सर इस समय कहना चाहते हैं आपकी उपस्थिति हमारे लिए बहुत ही प्रेरणादायक है और आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। अब इसी बात को आगे बढ़ाते हुए आगे चलते हैं। नाउ वी हैव ए टाइम to watch the launch video of SHVR 2025-26, which shows the vision of this initiative. So let us see this video.
एक साफ सुथरा और हरा भरा स्कूल सिर्फ 4 दीवारों का नाम नहीं, वो एक अनुभूति है जो बच्चे सीखते हैं, गुनगुनाते हैं, मुस्कुराते हैं और लगाते हैं अपने सपनों को पन। जहां हर पेड़ झूमता है बच्चों की सुमधुर हंसी पर और हर बच्चा स्वास्थ्य, समरसता और नई आशाओं के साथ आगे बढ़ता है। अब समय आ गया है ठोस कदमों और सही भागीदारी के साथ इन्हीं विचारों को सही दिशा देने का। और SHVR 2025 के द्वारा स्वच्छ एवं हरित विद्यालय की रेटिंग के स्वप्न को साकार करने का 2014 में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने शुरू किया स्वच्छ भारत स्वच्छ विद्यालय मिशन। एक ऐसा अभियान जिसने स्कूलों में सफाई को एक आंदोलन बना दिया। 2016 में ये सोच और आगे बढ़ी जब शुरू हुआ स्वच्छ विद्यालय पुरस्कार और स्कूलों को मिला उनका पहला सम्मान। और अब वही सफर SHVR 2025 के रूप में एक नया रंग ले चुका है। SHVR 2025 का लक्ष्य विद्यालय को साफ, हरित और जलवायु परिवर्तन के लिए पूरी तरह सक्षम बनाना है। स्वच्छ एवं हरित विद्यालय को उनके साफ सफाई, हरियाली और पर्यावरण के कामों पर 5 स्टार रेटिंग मिलेगी। ये रेटिंग स्कूलों को अपनी योजना बनाने, काम शुरू करने और लगातार बेहतर बनने में मदद करेगी। इससे बच्चों में आदतें बदलेंगी, स्कूलों की ताकत बढ़ेगी और जो स्कूल स्वच्छ जल, साफ सफाई, हाइजीन और मिशन लाइफ को अपनाकर मिसाल बनेंगे, उन्हें जिला, राज्य और राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर सम्मान मिलेगा। यानी मेहनत होगी तो पहचान भी जरूर मिलेगी।
इस धरती की सुरक्षा के लिए जन जन की शक्तियों को जोड़ता है, उनका बेहतर इस्तेमाल करना सिखाता है। मिशन लाइफ क्लाइमेट चेंज के खिलाफ लड़ाई का लोकतांत्रिक डेमोक्रेटिक एक प्रकार से उसका विस्तार कर रहा है।
हर स्कूल एनआईसी द्वारा बनाए गए आसान से पोर्टल पर 60 छोटे छोटे बिंदुओं के आधार पर खुद ही अपना मूल्यांकन करेगा। NCERT और यूनिसेफ मिलकर इसे करेंगे। पारदर्शिता के लिए क्रॉस वैलिडेशन भी किया जाएगा ताकि हर रेटिंग सच्ची और भरोसेमंद हो। देश भर में हजारों स्कूल SHVR से जुड़ेंगे। बच्चे, शिक्षक और समुदाय मिलकर स्कूल को एक बड़े बदलाव का केंद्र बनाएंगे, क्योंकि ये सिर्फ स्कूल नहीं होंगे, ये होंगे विकसित भारत की प्रयोगशालाएं। अब SHVR सभी स्कूलों के लिए अनिवार्य राष्ट्रीय पहल है। हर स्कूल का डेटा जुड़ेगा एक केंद्रीकृत सिस्टम से और यहीं से साकार होगा प्रधानमंत्री जी का हरित, स्वच्छ और सतत भारत का विजन। आइए जुड़िए SHVR 2025 से। बनाइए अपने स्कूल को उस बदलाव की शुरुआत जहां से निकलेगा एक स्वस्थ, स्वच्छ और हरा भरा समाज। हम अत्यंत गौरवान्वित हैं कि इस राष्ट्रीय पहल का शुभारंभ आज माननीय श्री धर्मेंद्र प्रधान जी, शिक्षा मंत्री, भारत सरकार के कर कमलों द्वारा किया जा रहा है। ये पहल स्वच्छ, हरित स्कूलों की प्रेरणा देगी और सभी को हरित भविष्य का संकल्प दिलाएगी।
Thank you very much. And now is the time I request Shri Bhagwati Prasad Kalal sir, Director, Department of School Education and Literacy, Ministry of Education, to kindly deliver his inaugural address. And as he comes here, let's accord him a warm welcome by the applause.
Respected Joint Director sir, respected dignitaries on the dais, state nodal officers, representatives from organizations KV, NV, CBSE, representatives from UNICEF, NIC, delegates, and dear colleagues, Namaskar. I extend a warm welcome to all of you to this important capacity building workshop on SHVR, Swachh Em Harit Vidyalay rating. As we all are aware that Swachh Vidyalay Puruskar has been revamped into Swachh Em Harit Vidyalay rating and has been launched by Honorable Shiksha Mantri ji on 29th of July 2025 on 5th anniversary of NEP in Akhil Bharatiya Shiksha Samagam. In this, we will be benchmarking schools on 60 parameters covering 6 subcategories, especially covering wash activities, water, sanitation, hygiene, and Mission Life initiative, Lifestyle for Environment. Schools through online portal and mobile application will fill up a form and assess themselves on these 60 parameters. After cross verification, few selected schools will be recognized at district, state, and national level. NEP 2020 clearly recognizes that safe, inclusive, and healthy school environment is integral to learning outcomes, and it calls for adequate water, sanitation, hygiene facilities. It calls for environmental awareness and sustainable practices in school culture. It calls for integrating health, wellness, and life skills into the school curriculum. SHVR is a crucial step towards the realizing aspirations of NEP 2020. We all know that children are torchbearers for future behavior patterns, and habits formed in childhood last a lifelong. Teaching sanitation, hygiene, and environmental stewardship today will create responsible citizen tomorrow. So inculcating habits is an investment for the healthier and stronger nation. We should not understand this SHVR workshop from the point of view of compliance. It is basically fostering a culture of responsibility where sanitation is understood as a dignity, hygiene as a right, and environmental care as a duty. Let us make SHVR not just a program, but a national movement, ensuring that each child grows in an environment which not only teach how to live, but also teaches how to live responsibly. In today's workshop, there is a theoretical session on SHVR framework and detailed guidelines. There will be a technical session on how to fill up the forms, and at the end there will be doubt clearing session. It is pertinent to mention that on the basis of information filled in SHVR portal, reports cards will be available for the district, for the states, and many analytics will be done for the states and interventions. So all the nodal officer, I expect you to engage meaningfully in the conversation, and I request your austere listening to the discussions. I am fully confident that under your guidance and auspices, SHVR not only raise the standards, but also kindle a movement where every school will be model of dignity, hygiene, and sustainability. Joint Secretary Ma'am soon will be here and delivering her keynote address. I take a moment to thank her for her dynamic leadership and continued support on the implementation of SHVR. I also thank Secretary Sir for his insightful observations and constant guidance on the subject. I once again welcome you all to this capacity building workshop, and I look forward to your ideas, innovations, commitment as we work together towards healthier, cleaner, greener, more sustainable schools. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thanks a million, sir, for your thought-stimulating and inspiring message. We are truly blessed and we are inspired. And now we welcome in our midst Professor P.C. Agrawal, Honorable Joint Director, NCERT, for his address to this august audience. We welcome you, sir.
A very good morning, sabhi ko namaskar. Esteemed Sri Bhagwati Prasad Ji Kalal, Director, Department of Education, School Education Literacy, Ministry of Education, Professor Amrendra Behra Ji, Head PRD CIT, former Joint Director CIT, Professor Sunita Farke Madam, Head DESM, Department of Education, Science and Maths, NCERT, Professor Rajendra Pal Ji, Head Media Production Division, MPD CIT, all the participants, colleagues, nodal officers from states, UTs, from autonomous bodies, CBSE, NVS, KVS, UNICEF, NIC, and my colleagues from RIs, DM schools, who are working as state coordinators with the states and UTs. I join Mr. Kalal in welcoming you in this workshop. And we all know that this workshop is very, very important, as you have come to know that our Honorable Minister, he launched this SHVR on the 5th anniversary of NEP 2020 in Bharata Mandapam in Akhil Bharatiya Shiksha Samagam on 29 July. And we want that our schools should be clean and green. और हमें सभी को पता है कि हमारे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी हमेशा जब से उन्होंने केंद्र सरकार में मुखिया की भूमिका, प्रधानमंत्री की भूमिका में आए हैं, वो स्वच्छ भारत के लिए सतत प्रयत्नशील हैं, हमारा मार्गदर्शन करते हैं. Schools are not only the centers where textbooks are studied and learnt, but schools are the places where holistic development should take place. Holistic means all dimensions. And unless our learners, our children, they learn that how to have an eco-balance, how to adjust in environment, whether it is learning environment, physical environment, social environment, they will never become holistic personality. So we talk about holistic personality and character building, and thinking about environment is really an essential ingredient to make our learners global citizens, good human beings. We all know that when we talk about sustainable development, if you are doing this type of effort only at once, it will not serve our purpose. So our schools, learning places, temples of learning should be safe, should be inclusive, where everyone's needs are addressed, and should be sustainable learning centers. NEP has concern about gross enrollment ratio to make it 100%. Why? Because we want that our every learner should contribute significantly in national growth, rather should become global citizen. And unless our learner cares about everything around her, we cannot predict, we cannot think that the child will be able to contribute globally. So firstly, we have to look around us. We have to motivate our learners that they should look around them and how things are shaped. There are 6 categories and certain 60 indicators where this rating will be done, and as I came to know that at the end of this whole exercise, 200 schools will be identified and will be given a good incentive, and that will be around 1 lakh rupees per school. So that will be incentive to 200 schools. So schools should participate, and not only few schools, but all schools should participate. So this is the duty, this is the responsibility of all the nodal officers to motivate all the schools to participate in this activity and to do their best, to perform their best. And why we should want, or why we should go for such a movement, such an agitation, we can say, agitation with constructivism, that unless we will motivate our learners, community will not be aware. Our learners, our children, they belong to community, so community participation we should ensure. We all know that plastic use should be minimized. We say 3 R's: reuse, reduce, recycle. All these things we know. Sanitation we know. And before I joined as Joint Director in RI Bhubaneswar, I ensured that in every girls' hostel there should be sanitary pad vending machine and disposal machine. because our learners should not feel embarrassed or harassed that such facilities are not there, and that's why they cannot contribute to the optimal. So to ensure that they contribute optimal, they feel free, they feel safe, such facilities we need to provide. Similarly, safe water. Nowadays things are different. Our days have gone now. Children, they want safe water. So we need to ensure safe water. We need that the environment should be very friendly, eco-friendly. When we talk about values, peace is one of the most important values, that peace can come through the environment. और हम जानते हैं अच्छी तरह कि हमारी प्राचीन शिक्षा गुरुकुलों में होती थी, वहाँ सफाई, स्वच्छता, वातावरण पर सबसे अधिक ध्यान होता था. We nowadays talk about concentration. कंसंट्रेशन भीड़ भाड़ में नहीं आएगा, कंसंट्रेशन वहाँ आएगा जहाँ ये कॉन्सेप्ट है स्वच्छ एवं हरित विद्यालय होंगे, वहाँ कंसंट्रेशन बढ़ेगा बच्चे का. विथ लेस इन्वेस्टमेंट, लेस इनपुट, वी कैन एक्सपेक्ट मोर आउटकम इन दैट एनवायरमेंट. तो ना केवल आदतें अच्छी होंगी, ना केवल वातावरण अच्छा होगा, बल्कि देश का समग्र विकास होगा. क्योंकि हमारे स्कूल सिस्टम में करीब 25 करोड़ बच्चे हैं, वही फिर हायर एजुकेशन में जाएंगे, वही नागरिक बनेंगे. और जो बच्चे किसी एजिटेशन से, किसी मूवमेंट से, किसी जुम्बिश से जुड़ते हैं, तो परिवार और समाज अपने आप जुड़ता है. तो इसको हम इस तरह से एक सहज आंदोलन के रूप में लें. सबको वी शुड ट्राई आवर बेस्ट टू कनेक्ट एवरीवन so that the things percolate down to the grassroots level and this movement becomes a grand success. And that's why our Union Minister of Education, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, launched this program after 2014 when we emphasized much on Swachh Bharat, Fit India. स्वच्छता और फिट इंडिया, योगा, ये सब बच्चे के मन मस्तिष्क को तरोताज़ा, परिपूर्ण बनाते हैं. और हम ऐसे नागरिक हमें चाहिए जो कॉन्फिडेंट हों. जब मेंटल वेलबींग होगा, मेंटली स्ट्रॉन्ग होंगे और वो वातावरण से होते हैं, तब बच्चे हमारी एक्सपेक्टेशंस पर खरा उतरेंगे, अपने एस्पिरेशंस को पूरा कर पाएंगे, इस देश को अपना योगदान दे पाएंगे और विश्व में एक वैश्विक नागरिक के रूप में अपने आप को स्थापित कर पाएंगे. सो आई विल नॉट टेक मच ऑफ योर टाइम, बट आई थैंक ईच वन ऑफ यू who has joined this program, and this is a noble cause, and I'm very confident that the things will go to the grassroots level the way the Education Ministry, Prime Minister Saab, Ministry of Education and all the stakeholders with the organizers including NCERT and UNICEF wants. Thank you so much.
Thanks a million, sir, for your very inspiring message. सर, आपके उत्प्रेरक और प्रेरणादायक संदेश के लिए हम आभारी हैं. आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद इस अच्छे संदेश के लिए, और हमारा विश्वास है कि सबको इससे प्रोत्साहन ज़रूर मिला होगा. एंड now is the time to move on to session 1. And this session 1, it provides an overview of SHVR 2025-26 framework. So now in our midst, we welcome Dr. Gypsy Malhotra, MPD, CIET, NCERT, New Delhi, to give her inspiring thoughts in regard to SHVR. Let us welcome her in our midst by the applause.
Laptop. Thank you, sir, for calling me. First of all, thank you, our dignitaries, for showing your presence here. It has motivated us for our program. Thank you for your presence. I would like to welcome our respected participants who have given the nodal officers and dignitaries who have shown their presence here so that we can work on our Swachh Evam Harit Vidyalaya rating project. So today's session of mine, is my PPT visible? In today's session, I'm going to give you the overview of Swachh Evam Harit Vidyalaya rating. So what's this session? Mainly the vision of our Honorable Union Education Minister, Dharmendra Pradhan ji, has a vision that of Swachh Bharat. So if we want to start for any mission, we should start from our small students who are in the school. One child, one vision will be given, then that will be followed in the further generations. So that is what Swachh Evam Harit Vidyalaya. So in my session, I will be dealing with what is background, what is the brief journey so far of Swachh Evam Harit Vidyalaya rating. So, and what are the key features of this Swachh Evam Harit Vidyalaya? Then I will be dealing with what are the different categories, which all are the schools which are eligible for this Swachh Evam Harit Vidyalaya. Then there is one category which is being newly added. So what's that category? That details will be given. What is the rating scale on which the schools will be rated? Questions and scoring criteria, and how the schools will be recognized at different level, how they will be recognized, and as sir has told that there will be some incentives given, that how this proportion will be divided, that details. And very important, we will discuss about the timelines. And then which is the digital platform, that is the mobile app and web portal, which has been created so that we can have digital entries and the whole rating and evaluation can be more transparent. So let's start with this session of ours. Key moments of our. We know that Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi sir has told about mission life. That is, as we know, after this COVID era, we all citizens of India have become very conscious about our health and all. So now we want our India to be very swachh, and how we have to live together, live with the environment friendly things. SHVR journey so far, it's not a very new project. This project has started in 2014 with a different name, that is Swachh Bharat, Swachh Vidyalaya. Swachh Bharat, Swachh Vidyalaya mission, it was launched by Ministry of Education. The main vision of this mission was to have the schools with a basic facility, the cleanliness, that is their hygiene should be there, there should be a minimum infrastructure and all. Then later on, moving to 2016-17, if the schools are having this basic facilities, they have worked on that, government decided, let's give them some Puruskar. So that was Swachh Vidyalaya Puruskar, initiated to recognize the wash in school practices. That is, whether the water facilities, whether the sanitation, whether the hygiene facilities is there or not. Then moving on further in 2017-18, Swachh Vidyalaya Puruskar expanded to the private schools. So there were lots of entries, more than 6.23 lakhs schools participated in this. So private as well as the public schools, both were included in this Swachh Vidyalaya Puruskar. Then observed the in Swachh Vidyalaya Puruskar in 2020-11, even if it was the COVID period, then also school participation of the school was 8.23 lakhs. So this shows that every school wants to be clean, every school wants to be green. Later on in this new session, they have come up with a new Swachh Vidyalaya Puruskar name. They have revamped into Swachh Evam Harit Vidyalaya rating, where a category 6 has been added, where they are focusing on clean and green school as well as the eco clubs, that is the environment friendly school. So other than cleanliness, they have added on the version of having the green schools too. SHVR objective, it stands on promoting, ensuring and sustaining. So what to promote? They're promoting clean schools, they're promoting green schools, they're promoting about the child-friendly school environment. They're ensuring that functional wash services are there and the maintenance is being done. Normally schools have the wash services, but they're not operational and all. So later then there is also a check of the wash facility. As we know, our NEP, that stands for the guiding framework for our entire educational system. This project stands with the NEP. NEP says it's more of holistic vision. It shapes our vision to be more holistic, inclusive, future ready. I will be discussing further that how it's very well connected with our National Education Policy 2020, and it's also connected with our Sustainable Development Goals of UNICEF. A rating system to improve compliance, clean and green benchmarks are there. Children and ambassadors of clean, green and practice. So major focus is then every child of ours, there should be a responsibility in their mind about their own environment around them, and they take the responsibility to make it clean, green and Swachh school. 6 categories of the school. First is water, then is the toilet facility where we are going to evaluate. I will be discussing further in the detail about water facilities. So water is that what we want. Water should be very safely drinked. So safe drinking water is the major thing which we are focusing. Then they are also talking about it's not only having the water taps and safe drinking water, then students should be knowledgeable enough that there should be no leakage, no wastage of the water. Then is the toilet facilities. Clean, functional, and adequate toilet facilities for all, inclusive or for all genders, also for the special students. Then hand washing with soap. The basic facility of hand washing with soap, that there should be a regular usage of a basin, and with the soap facilities should be there. Next is the very important, that is the behavioral change and capacity. Even if the schools are providing these facilities, students get habitual of using all this. So their behavior changes. Wherever they will go further, they will ensure that these facilities are there. They will ensure that everything is clean around them. So this is the first step which we want, that everyone in India should keep their country very clean and green. Then is the operational and maintenance. Awareness programs regarding cleanliness, repair, and upkeeping of the facilities is one thing which is very essentially we have to evaluate when we are going to assess about this Swachh Harit Vidyalaya rating. Then new category has been added, that is the mission life activities. It talks more about sustainability under the national mission of keeping environment initiatives. So how this eco club and mission activities are being combined with this rating scale, that is what I will be discussing further. So SHVR eligible, which all schools are eligible? We are getting many queries from different people that which all schools are available. All schools, government school, government aided schools, private schools. We talk about rural area, urban area, every school is applicable to apply. Those schools who have the UDIS plus code, they are eligible to apply in this SHVR rating. So what's new in SHVR? Why the Swachh Vidyalaya Puraskar has been changed to Swachh Evam Harit Vidyalaya rating? New category mission life activities has been added in this. They focus on the rating system. Their mandatory participation of the schools is there. Recognition as certificate of merit in different school categories. These school categories have been very well mapped with the new education policy, that is the foundational stage, middle stage, secondary stages. Incentives and experiential learning visits for nationally recognized schools. This is some hidden thing, which is that 200 schools at the national level will be given some incentives so that they can work further for the platform of our having Swachh Evam Harit Vidyalaya rating. And the school, the administrative persons, the headmaster who have worked so hard, who have under their leadership where the school has come, they will be also awarded with the experiential learning trips. New category, mission life. Why it has been included? Because everyone say if it's already the Swachh Vidyalaya Puraskar was going on, so why? We know the mission life activities is the major vision of our Honorable Education Minister, Modi sir. It envisions student leadership in sustainability and climate action. So the actions are active and functional eco-youth green clubs should be there in the school. Water audits should be regularly done. There is a certificate which is provided after the water audit. LED lights should be there to save the energy. Energy conservation appliances switch off when not in use. That type of habitual activities, this type of activities should be there in the school. Plantation drive, that as we say, Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam, that initiatives should be well implemented in the schools. School free from single-use plastics. Plastics should be avoided. Some activities as waste management, having 5 Rs, that is reuse, reduce, refuse, repurpose, and recycle should be there. Learning traditional eco practices as how to use the less use of ACs and all, how to use the matka, that is the water for drinking. Functional solar panels can be more encouraged in the school, integrating climate and hygiene education in teaching learning process, and water efficient fixture mechanisms should be there. Question, scoring, and criteria. As it has been told, there will be 6 categories, and every category has some questions. So there are in different categories. The question, under the water category, there is question number 1 to 9. That is, it has the maximum score we have given it is to be 22. Then is the toilet facilities, the question number 10 to 21, which ensures whether it's clean, functional, or adequate facilities are there in the toilet and all. So scoring is given as 27. Hand washing with soap, which we want it has to be the part of habit. That is question number 22 and to 27 has been added. The maximum score given to it is 14. Operation and maintenance, which talks about repair, upkeeping the facilities and all. Question number 28 and 4 to 40. Score is 21. Behavioral change and capacity building. As this is awareness program, it's training sessions, student campaigns should be there included in this. So the scoring has been given to 20. Mission life activities, this is the new addition where we want the students to have the sustainable development, and this has question number 50 to 60 and the scoring is 21. So the total scoring is 125 on which the schools will be rated. I told you NEP, that is NEP 2020, is our major framework to which we follow to make our students equipped with all the facilities. So entire education system is based on the vision of NEP, the objectives are being followed. So here is how SHVR contributes to NEP 2020. First of all, the NEP says holistic experiential learning. That is what is the demand of NEP. In SHVR, we are asking the students to have eco-clubs, student-led actions, hands-on learning through hygiene routines, habits, and all. So that is which focus on the holistic development. Second focus of the NEP, one of the focuses, health and well-being. So clean toilets, hand washing with soft facilities, menstrual hygiene support, safe drinking water. So these are the facilities which we are going to evaluate. So if it's assessed, then the schools has a thinking that they have to work on that. Then is sustainable living. That is I told you that it stands with the sustainable development goal. So rainwater harvesting, waste management, plastic-free campuses. This is the motto which we are going to assess in different schools. Most important focus area of NEP is equity and inclusivity, which will make our India to be rising India. That is children with special needs, friendly toilets, wash facilities, safe access, focus on facilities for girls, schools in the aspirational districts. That is the focus of this assessment plan. Ratings. Everyone wants their school to be rated. I think when we were studying, we were the students, when we got awarded, we always feel proud, and it gives us a motivation to be having that badge of winner as one, first, second, and third. Similar is the case. When your school will be rated, when your school will be awarded, that is the honor. And that is, others will get motivated to be a part of the SHVR Harit Vidyalaya rating. And that motivation will make all India stand in this mission of Swachh Evam Harit Vidyalaya rating. Now, how it will be rated? I told you there will be a scoring out of 125 with the different categories having the different questions. The first scoring is, when it's 90 to 100%, it's 5-star, we are giving them excellent. When it's 75 to 89%, it's 4-star, it's giving very good. 51 to 74%, it's 3-star. 35 to 50%, 2-star, we fair and needs improvement. Below 35% is star, poor, need considerable improvement. There is no other thinking that we are going to punish the schools, or it's only the rating that every school knows what is the ideality. As we in the life focus on that we have to follow any ideal, and we start following that path, that ideal path will be given by this Swachh Evam Harit Vidyalaya rating. This rating is to improve. It's not any competition. It's the schools are rated so that they feel proud and honored. This message we have to float to the different schools so that they start participating, and we have a all quality check of the schools and uniformity in all the schools, that we can say proudly that every school in the India is Swachh Evam Harit Vidyalaya rated. Recognition at different levels. As we know, we have public schools, we have private schools. A little segregations we have done. We have divided the recognition into category 1 and category 2. As I told you, it has been mapped with National Education Policy new stages. So category 1 is, we have named it as pre-secondary stage, where we are including foundational, preparatory, and middle stage. That is, we will be taking Balvatika to grade 8 classroom. So category 2 is the secondary classes, grade 9 to 12. So in this level of category 1 and category 2, first we will start with the district level. District level 3-star and above. Those schools who have scored 3-star and above, they will be selected. Total 8 schools will be selected from each district. So from 8 schools, rural and urban, we have 2 types of schools in our district. And from the rural, 6 schools will be selected, 3 from category 1, 3 from category 2. I again repeat, while giving the recognition, we have divided our schools into 2 categories. One is pre-secondary and another is the secondary one. Pre-secondary includes Balvatika to grade 8. Category 2 includes grade 9 to 12, that is the secondary one. District level, total 8 schools will be selected from all states. At rural level, 6 schools at the district level, and in urban, 2 schools will be selected. From the 6 schools in the rural level, 3 from category 1 and 3 from category 2. Urban, 2 from category 1, 1 from category 1 and 1 from category, so total in 2 schools will be there. So 6 from rural, 2 from urban, total 8 in the district level. Moving further to the state and UT, 4 stars and above will be considerable here. 20 schools from each state will be selected here. 14 schools rural and 6 schools from the urban side. 14 schools, 7 from the category 1, 7 from the category 2. So from Balvatika to grade 8, we are taking 14 schools from each state, 7 schools from each state. From grade 9 to 12, we are again taking 7 schools from the rural area. Similarly, in the urban level, we are taking 6 schools in the total in the state level, 3 from category 1, 3 from category 2. Moving further to the national level, when we have 20 schools from each state, approximately we will say state and UT will be covered there, 36 into 20, it will be 720 schools total. Out of them, 200 schools will be awarded, recognized at national level. I would be very clear to say that every school will get the certificate of participation. First, second, third certificates will be given for those who have scored more than 3-star, 4-star and 5-star. How to participate now? We will be making very clear to participate. We have to move to our website link. The details will be very clear in our next session, the technical session. It's a site has been created, http://shvr.education.gov.in. There are also QR codes too, so that the mobile app can be downloaded and they can participate in that. There are different contact informations. Toll-free number is there. There is a mail ID where shvr.sport@cit.nic, where we will be responding to the queries whichever there. So that can be shared further to the state level and district level. So click, scan and begin is what we want everyone to participate in that. Important timelines, very important timelines which we all want you to remember so that it can be promoted further in different states so that we have a maximum participation. 1st August to 30th September. So till 30th September, the schools can fill their applications through online portals, which will be further very well explained by our one of my partner team. 1st October to 31st October, selection of school at the district level. So we have given ourselves 1 month to survey for the district level certificates which we'll be distributing. Then by 7th November, we will be nomination of the schools at state level. After that, selection of the school for the recognition at state level. Then we will be recognizing, that is till December, we will be recognizing who all have come at the state level. Then nomination of the school at national level will be by 14th December. Cross-validation will be done. Physical verification will be also done at national level as well as the different levels as per the provisions. National level ceremony will be approximately announced around March, February or March. It is not as yet fixed, so it will be the important time. Thank you. This was the session of mine. I just want everyone to please participate, promote, ensure, and let everyone participate. Thank you for all.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gypsy, for your insightful presentation. We are indeed inspired by this. And this, presentation has given us a very clear understanding of the SHVR framework and its vision. So now is the time for second session, and I now invite and welcome Dr. Jubilee Padmanabhan, DESM, NCERT, New Delhi, for this session. Friends, in this session, our resource person will not only explain the parameters of SHVR in detail, but also guide us in our own implementation efforts. And I would like to welcome her in our midst now, and when she comes here, let's welcome her.
A very good morning to all the august gathering here. I can see a galaxy of academicians who are the torchbearers for their respective states to implement SHVR. A warm welcome to all of you. In fact, this is a session where we literally are going to give the lighted torch into the hands of all the state coordinators to carry this light for your different districts, and please hand it over to your respective schools so that we ensure 100% participation in the SHVR program. So a very hearty welcome to all. In spite of very short notice, those who could come up, a very hearty welcome to all of you. So we have been interacting with you for last 3 days in online mode regarding the different implementation modalities for different states, union territories, different organizations like KVs, Navodaya, CBSEs, Eklavya model schools, defense schools, all. So we have representation from all these organizations also. So this main intention of our program is to guide you on certain issues which you must be facing, and also to ensure you what are the areas we are going to assess this time, and also maybe implementation of different states. In the morning I could get number of queries regarding the state related issues. So we can take up all of them and come up with the concrete solutions so that we can all ensure that 100% participation of all the schools are possible for this SHVR. So I have been given a task to orient you about the different categories which we will be assessing in this SHVR, or Swachh Evam Harit Vidyalaya rating. So as we have been saying, we are having 6 major categories, and in these 6 categories we will be having 60 various indicators on which there will be assessment being done, and there will be specific weightage given to all these 6 categories. In fact, they are not equal weightage, but there are weightage according to their priority or urgency. The weightage has been given. And followed by that, there will be a 5-star rating, and number of issues which we are also discussing, like how to select these schools. All these things we will be discussing in the coming sessions. So what are those categories, indicators, and the assessment framework? We will quickly go through. We have these 6 categories which we have been already discussed. That is water facilities which are available in the school for the children, as well as for the facilities of cooking or midday meals facilities. Even the toilet facilities where water is also availability. Then hand washing facilities where not only facilities, but its utility also. Some schools, they may have tap, but are they really workable condition, functional? So these things are to be really focused in this assessment. The usability or the functionality of these resources which the schools are having. So not just hand hygiene, but proper hand hygiene with a sufficient number of taps as well as soaps are available or not. Along with that, we have operation and maintenance, like how these facilities in the schools are being taken care of. Are there proper maintenance of them? As well as behavior change and capacity building, and we are also connecting the mission life activities. Though the schools are already having a separate mission life activities, and a number of activities are being carried under that, still we are connecting with SHVR to give the rating, whether they are also functional well and their points are also being taken care of while assessing the schools. So what are those 6 indicators, and 6 categories, and what all things comes under that. Like for water, whether there is availability of potable water for all the children. So it depends on the number of children enrolled in a school and the sufficient amount of water is available or not. This is one area which we'll be assessing. Then functionality of water points. Even though you have taps or water sources, are they really functional? Regarding toilets, we will be having, like, do they have gender segregated toilets, separate toilets for boys and girls? And all of us know that one of the main reasons for dropouts is that we don't have a proper toilet facilities, especially for the girls. So this also will add to finding out whether our schools are able to retain especially the girls in the schools because they have a proper toilet facilities or not. So this also will be assessed. Then for children with special needs, do they have proper toilet facilities with proper ramp and their accessibility? The wheelchair can be moved inside the toilet. All these facilities are also very important. So this also will be assessed in all the schools. So we were saying that we will be looking into different categories of schools, starting from pre-secondary, or you can say before secondary, up to grade 8 will be one category, and from 9 to 12th will be in another category. So their requirements, of course, will be different. So accordingly, we are again giving the ratings based on those facilities there. Then regarding hand washing, yes, hand washing station with soaps and also usage habits. Are the students really using it? See, many times what happens is we have water facilities, we have the soap also, but may not be using it. So this is also main thing. Not just facilities are available, but it should become a habit in the children and also in adults that we practice this, that before meals we are using soap for washing hands and also after toilets we are using. So these type of things will be assessed, and really the evaluators will be playing a major role here. See, the problem is like teachers may say, yes, we are washing, we are doing, but it is really we have to look into the practicality. Really, are they doing? So when the evaluators go there, you should be a non-participant observer also there. You are not a part of that group, but how far you will be able to see those in reality, the evaluators have to really see that all children are washing their hands. Just as a casually also you should see. The teachers may be saying, okay, we will be having evaluators coming, so all should wash their hands. That's not what we need. We want to see the reality. Are they really practicing it daily? Without any instructions from any of these teachers or whatever. Though teachers are instructing, and it should finally end up into their habit. Then regarding the operational maintenance, the cleanliness schedule and implementation, like the cleanliness of the students, are they having weekly classes on hygiene? Do they check the neatness of the children? Do they come very clean and tidy? Those things are also included. Then grievance redressal and monitoring system. Like if there is any problem related to water leakage or any of the facilities in the school are not functional, is there any mechanism? It can be a child group, or it can be a parent-teachers association which takes care of these redressal mechanism, or the school teachers committee can be constituted along with the students as members. And are they really functional? And if at all it's functional, how? So there can be some QR codes, or you can have some digital apps through which you can share this problem is existing in this place, and are you taking a immediate solution for that? Let it be choking of toilets, let it be leaking of taps, any of these infrastructure, whichever is having any maintenance problem, is there any mechanism in the school for addressing those issues, and how quickly they are getting it rectified? Then another one is the behavior change and capacity building, where the teachers are also being oriented about these cleanliness practices, not only just as a program, but continuously for the students, the hygiene practices. There can be some workshop modes, or they can have lectures, or in the morning assembly they can have some sessions on this, and you have to find out what are those which is practicing. Then student-led wash and green clubs. There are green clubs clubs, wash activities, that is, which is a part of, again, the school activities. These also are being monitored. Then mission life activities, which will be covering the eco-friendly practices like waste segregation. This is another very important thing. What happens in many places, we segregate the waste, but when it is been collecting, it is been taken together. Whether it is a degradable waste and non-degradable waste, we may segregate at the school level or at our home level, but when it is being taken away, it is taken together. Now this is a very big issue. You're segregating, but its purpose has to be really met. So the school should have segregation facilities, wet waste, dry waste like biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste, and how they are disposing them. If the schools have a compost pit, are they really using all these biodegradable waste into this compost pit, and what are they using it for? Are they using the compost for their own kitchen garden, or they have some vegetable garden or their own garden? So how they are using this compost waste, this is also one of the aspect which we'll be checking. Then energy and water conservation initiatives. Basically, mainly we look into the rainwater harvesting system in the schools, how is it present, or even they can see the percolation rate, and there can be water testing facilities in the school. And we are asking for, like, did you check the water quality? How do you check it? Do you conduct it monthly or once in 3 months? So accordingly, there are certain questions on those areas also. Yeah. So these are a little more broader, I'll say, in water: access to safe, adequate and reliable drinking water, then availability of water for use in toilet and hand washing. For toilet, as I told, functional toilet for boys and girls, separate urinals for boys and girls. In some schools, apart from toilets, where you have the toilet seats, there are other where you have only urinals, where the children can use it. So this is also an additional thing in many of the schools. So you can check both, whether toilets are there or urinals, and both are being assessed here. Then functional toilet facilities for CWSN children. Then hand washing, yes, after toilet as well as before the meals, do you have the hand washing facilities which are functional? Then operational maintenance, whether you have safe disposal of wet waste, dry waste and liquid waste also. Then cleaning and maintenance of the school environment. How often do they clean? Who are involved in the cleaning? Are children also being a part of keeping their school surroundings clean? All those things. Then behavior change and capacity building, where the hygiene education in the school. How are you inculcating, not only through textbooks, there can be some co-curricular, or not co-curricular, I can say, like through your own curricular activities like in the assembly or through some other workshops. Are you training the children on hygiene education? The hygiene practices by students and the cooks of PM Portion program. So these are also being assessed. Then mission life, we have like energy saving measures. Have you installed solar panels, LED lights? Then 5 Rs, are you following the recycling method? Then are you eliminating the single-use plastics? This was one of the major theme of this Environment Day. So we are really focusing on eliminating the plastic waste, especially how it is impacting with the microplastics and entering into all the food chain, irrespective of what liquid food or it is a hard, any food, this plastic microplastics is a major threat. So single-use plastics, are you eliminating it from your schools? So some schools practice this. So this is also one of the best practices. Then eco-club activities, then integrate environment, hygiene and climate change education and environmental issues. So these are some of the indicators which we will be covering in the assessment. So best practices, what you can have in your schools which can be rated high, can be like in water, if you have a rainwater harvesting system, regular water quality checking is being done with proper records, use of smart water meters to monitor the consumption and leakage. In toilets, we can have gender segregated, well-maintained toilets. Here you are saying like in a day, the toilets has to be cleaned twice. Not just once, or it is not clean. Those are not functional toilet. It has to be maintained well by cleaning at least twice in a day. proper ventilation, proper lighting facilities, then disability-friendly toilets. Toilets are cleaned twice a day. Then for hand washing, functional hand washing stations with soap near the toilets and dining areas. Then hand washing, like you can have certain visual cues, some activities, some songs related to hand washing. And basically during COVID, we had lots of these type of small videos coming up. You can create your own, or you can use some of the already existing ones and use them in the classes. Then supervised hand washing by teachers or the teachers of those schools during hand washing. Then regarding operation and maintenance, use of QR code-based complaint redressal repair, maintenance committee involving students and staff, regular audit for school facilities using Shala Siddhi tools. Then in behavior change and capacity building, there can be integration of hygiene and environmental education in morning assembly. Wall paintings can be made on these, on posters on hygiene. Then peer educators like Bal Swachhata Doodh or leading hygiene campaigns can be there. Mission life activities where we have observance of mission life actions. And this is also there in mission life. You have a separate portal, and there are activities which has been sent by education administration, where you have to conduct at least 2 activities, I think, by this time, by every school. And mission life has given a list of activities. So these are also to be uploaded, what activities you have conducted in mission life. Then maintaining a green journal, if at all it's there, that also will be good. Some of the examples I have taken from our question, whichever we have floated, whichever we are using that 60 questions. One question from water categories: what is the main source of water for use in toilets? So option A is no water supply is available. B is hand pump, bucket, tap near toilet unit. Then C option is running water with taps inside each toilet unit. So if your answer is A, where you don't have any water facilities, then you can, this question number 22, 23, which will come later, will not be applicable. So like this, there are number of clues given for each of the questions also, how we are going to move forward. From the toilet category, does the schools have toilet accessible for children with special needs? An accessible toilet for CWSN is one that is if there is a functional toilet with ramp, handrail, and wide door for wheelchair entry inside the toilet. So there are some explanations also given in the question, or there is a small icon called help. If you click on help, it will give you what do you mean by this good toilet or accessible toilet for CWSN. So this is what, like, you should have handrails, you should have the ramp, the door should be wider. So if that is available, then if it is not there, A will be your option. Toilets are not accessible for CWSN. There is at least one separate toilet with ramp. School has at least one toilet with ramp, all these facilities. So it is in a increasing order, these all 3 items are being written. Then hand hygiene. Does the school have facility for hand washing after use of toilet? Then no, wash basin is there with water provision. Then last one is wash basin on either side or next to every toilet. So this is also like that. So if the option A, then your question number 23 is not applicable. Then operation and maintenance, does the school compost its own biodegradable waste, that is the wet waste? No specific measure. Yes, it is taken to a composting by an external agency, or yes, it is done on the school premises. Whatever is applicable, it will be, you have to click that. Then for behavior change and capacity building, whether the school have any mechanism to monitor cleanliness, like cleanliness monitoring checklist do they have, water sanitation, hygiene or personal hygiene, this is also yes or no. So examples from mission life category is that whether school have an active and functional eco club, youth club, here also no such group, or if you're having functional, how much, then all the activities you can list down here. Then this is the assessment overview. assessment methodology will be done by self-assessment by schools. The schools will be filling up the data either in the mobile or in the web platform. You have to upload the geotagged photos, but for documents and videos, if you are uploading the documents, you don't want any geotag, so it will be uploaded there. Then validation by district level evaluators. This we will be taking up the discussion afterwards, like how the district level, who can be the members for district level evaluators. So on 3 levels we will be giving the recognition. Some may be at the district level, state or national level. And the weightage, it varies per category based on the priority and impact, and also the type of school also. Then it combines infrastructure and behavior based indicators. So this is in short about the various indicators and how we are going to assess them. So if you have certain questions, definitely we'll take up at the end, I think. So thank you very much. Thank you for your keen listening. Thank you. Yeah, it will be good. Sir is saying we can take few questions. Yeah.
Thank you for giving this opportunity to asking us. I am Dr. P.S. Raju Vetukuri, at present working as an associate professor in RI Mysore. I am so happy to be here because this is the one area we are struggling in our society, not only in the schools, even in the society. We are not able to properly we do the cleanliness and maintaining the things. But one thing I would like to share, behavior changes we have to bring in the attitude of the teachers, students and parents through community participation. This type of change we have to bring in the, not only in the schools, in the whole society, to involve each and every person to feel that we have to maintain the cleanliness. That is one point I would like to share because of my experience in the last so many years at the national level. I visited a number of schools. One point I would like to raise here, that is most of the schools, they have the toilets, but they lock those toilets, what I observed. But that is also should be, in the time of this type of ratings, they may give the photos, everything, but somewhere teachers are not allowing the students to use the toilets. That is one point I would like to raise here.
Yeah, a very good observation, and I have also experienced this when we have gone for various field visits also. Thank you, Dr. Raju, for raising this issue. We have Samagra Shiksha, we have SCRT nodal officers also here. I think collectively we have to think about all these lines, what exactly can be done. See, for teachers and staff, many times I've seen they select one clean bathroom, they lock it and they use it. Or they keep only one toilet open, remaining all are closed. And that also will be in very bad shape. So when some inspections are happening, they may be not only for toilets, many of the things like even laboratory things also, we are seeing that. I think we have to continuously monitor from the block level as well as go to the cluster level also. And there should be very continuous thorough monitoring to see whether the toilet facilities are open for all children, and there should not be such locking facilities. And if at all you find something, definitely there should be some, I don't know how to address, I think we have to really take some severe actions, and maybe Behra sir also can add some.
So during that particular assessment process, we have marks for that also, and they have to cross-check. Maybe many schools, like we have Ramoji Film City, so front side you will find the building as hospital, back side you will find a school. So because it is for shooting purposes. But nowadays many educational institutions, including private managed colleges, So they have a front side one nursing institute, back side B.Ed college. So similarly, the people, those who are visiting the school, they have to check this. If toilets are there, it is open for them or children or not. And if it is there, it is clean or not, maintained by people or not. Even the whatever phenyl or Harpic, these are branded materials, I should not name. But if there are some cleaning materials, whether these are being used or not. So this is the thing during the physical verification we have to see. And actually we have to corroborate with the photographs given by them and the facilities listed by them and cross-check that actually this is being in practice. Based on that, the ranking needs to be provided, and the checklist is already providing that mandate for that. So thank you very much for bringing to our notice, Dr. Raju. Many times we ignore, and even many times also things are there, it is not used properly unless and until we keep on hammering, pursuing, monitoring. So that is the role, and the assessment team, I hope, will be making justice and identify the actual school who are doing best practices. Not they are mediocre or not doing good practices, but they are identified as top 200 schools. That should not happen. So, yes.
Yeah, thank you. One more thing I will add here.
देखिए, there are structures already there. I cannot overrule the role of district education officer, block education officer, BRC, CRC, even the school management committee. So we are not above all sitting somewhere. So these are already structured. So the structure not functioning, we have to put appropriate SOP so that those structures needs to function appropriately. So we cannot make overnight changes, but definitely with our continuous persuasion, things will change. So that should be the attitude. We cannot overnight do this. Even education, whole education is a very slow process. So whatever we will be seen after 10 years, 12 years. So, but cleanliness is already there in many places, but we need to keep on pursuing that. Dr. Tea is getting cold. After that,
so the evaluators, what we can do is we can ask the children also really, are they really opening? This is one thing. See, when evaluators are going, they may open and keep for all the children. It's very clean also. Randomly you can pick and ask 5-10 children, are these toilets open every time? Are they clean like this? You have the right to evaluate because we are looking into the evaluation part of SHVR.
I am nodal officer for my department. So who will do the assessment for our schools? Rating.
Yes,
sir.
It will be done by the respective state. The state will be including all the Navodiyas, KVs, all the schools in that particular district, and they will be doing the evaluation, even the state-wise also.
We only have to?
No, we have to maybe discuss it further, particularly in case of atomic energy school, Sainik school, Kendriya Vidyalaya, Navodaya Vidyalaya. So is it the state government at the district level or the state level, they will be creating a team and visiting? It will be a mixed team of NCERT and the state team, or we will be creating a team by AES society in Mumbai, and they will constitute a team, they will be visiting different schools and rate. So that we have to clarify.
This was my question. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.
What we want to clear is there are 2 sessions further also, which will be clearing the how will be the rollout plan of us. A detailed view of that sessions are there. After that, if the query is left, then we will be considering that. And
autonomous bodies के लिए हम लोग सोचेंगे, क्योंकि राज्यों को दे नहीं सकते हैं, तो वो उनका स्कूल कर लें. Similarly, KVS का
I think they also will have same problem.
Yes, Sainik school also. Is there anyone for Sainik school? Sainik school? हाँ, Sainik school से. हाँ, तो similarly, तो वो क्या करना है? हम लोग maybe there are some schools also under Ministry of Tribal Affairs, Eklavya Model Residential Schools. So anybody from MOTA? MOTA means Ministry of Tribal Affairs. No, ठीक है.
So we have a detailed, I will request, we have a detailed session of how to roll out.
Just a minute.
Yes, sir.
Regarding the autonomous body, like we are doing in the National Award to Teacher, there are some certain structure in the autonomous body. Their recommendation coming to the central level, we are considering to that. So they have the like autonomous body, KBS, NBS, they have to be scrutinized. Their regional level, cluster level, the state level, they have.
Very good.
Whatever their recommendation comes, we have to consider. Secondly, whatever we have obtained from the last 7-8 years, once I got an opportunity to attend the prize distribution function on this Swachh Vidyalaya, I think the 5-6 years back. The mission to launch this Swachh Harit Vidyalaya is not that for that school who is 365 days maintaining their clean and hygiene. The mission is that on that race who is not maintaining, they should also run with that system.
Right.
So our entire aspirational should go to that atom level of that school who is still not maintaining to their clean and hygiene environment in their school campus. They have to be woke up. So our all efforts should go beyond that. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So, as I told you,
We have some snacks also. That is getting
we have sessions,
so
interactive.
we can discuss there. Yeah.
We have kept 1 hour for this discussion.
Chandigarh being a UT, definitely at district level you said we have to select 8 schools, right, for 3 stars and above. I'm very confused, like those 8 schools will go to the state level, or then how come 20 schools at state level? Or only the 4-star schools and above will...
Out of those...
Yes, this is a very...
Sir is coming. He will be giving to you.
How many districts you have?
One.
So there will be 80 schools, right? 2 from the urban, 6 from the rural, right? And right. Sure.
Sir, submission, sir.
Yeah, just 1 minute. What will happen? You will select 8 best school for the district. They will be 3-star above. 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star as per the category. But at the state level, if it has to be awarded at the state level, it has to be a 4-star minimum. So only those schools will be nominated from the district to state, which are 4-star at least minimum and a 5-star. And this will be done by the district level authorized committee, which is a apex committee at the district level under the chairpersonship of Honorable District Collector or his nominee. And there are good kind of committees at the state and the district level who take care of these, and this is all process of decision making is very much decentralized. So things are not very much tight also. But 4-star is the minimum requirement. And you can nominate from those 8 schools to the state. Right?
Sir, submission, sir.
Already scored in district level.
Sir, submission, sir.
So usko state level pe bhi we can take if it, suppose a school has a 4-star. Usko district level pe mila hai usko, then we can take that school.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Sir, this is from Telangana.
One more thing about the Swachhata Action Plan. We are very new. Uska agar koi format or something, if you can explain a little brief about it. Because I heard on the online session about the Swachhata Action Plan.
पर फिर भी एक क्लैरिटी दे देंगे.
और
कोई कह रहे
Sir, submission, sir, from Telangana. So,
1 मिनट थोड़ा. अब
सर मेरी रिक्वेस्ट ये है कि पीएबी में अगर आप ये जो रेटिंग देना चाह रहे हैं, हमारे जो मैं समझता हूँ तेलंगाना में तो ये अप्रूव्ड एक्टिविटी नहीं है. यानी स्कूल जो मेंटेनेंस ग्रांट है वो इतना कम है कि कर्मचारी को सारे रख के ये जो टॉयलेट्स वगैरह जो क्लीनिंग है, तो क्या आप एनसीईआरटी वाले अगर रिकमेंड कर देंगे कि हर स्कूल के लिए अप्रूव्ड एक्टिविटी बजट अलॉट हो जाए, तो फिर ये रेटिंग फिर बढ़ेगी, वरना खाली रेटिंग ही आएगी. मेरी आपसे अदबन गुजारिश है कि आप इसके लिए
ग्रांट एवरी ईयर वी हैव ए स्कूल ग्रांट.
जी.
So under समग्र शिक्षा we have a composite school grant given to every school. So वो स्कूल के ग्रांट जो है आप ये कह रहे हैं इट इज़ नॉट सफिशिएंट।
सफिशिएंट,
तो
यस।
किस इंडिकेटर में अगर आप एक कोई सेल्फ कंटेंट पैरा या लेटर या मेल या मैसेज मुझे कर देंगे,
Sure,
सो दैट वी विल फर्दर डिस्कस इट। अदरवाइज हमें ये बताना है कि ये फंड्स जो दे रहे हैं ये नॉट सफिशिएंट है। स्कूल अगर 200 दिन या 400 दिन चलता है, बच्चे आते हैं, 400 दिन तो नहीं,
220 प्लस
या 180 220 मैक्सिमम 220 तक है। तो अगर है तो उतने दिन में ये सारे सामान नहीं हो पा रहे।
यस सर।
तो ये थोड़ा एक रियलिस्टिक पिक्चर आप लोगों के उससे चाहिए होगा।
बिल्कुल सर।
क्या केवी नवोदय विद्यालय एटॉमिक एनर्जी स्कूल में ऐसे प्रॉब्लम आता है क्या? थैंक यू। कि आपके पास फंड कम है कि आप सफाई नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, स्वच्छता नहीं दिखा पा रहे हैं? एक हाँ क्या? ओके, वेरी गुड
सर। महाराष्ट्र पूना से आया हूँ। हाँ, SCRT। तो आपने जो बताया कंपोजिट ग्रांट, वो हाईएस्ट 27,000 तक ही मिलता है। और हमारे पूना में मैं जहाँ हूँ वहाँ कारपोरेशन के बच्चे और अर्बन एरिया बहुत बढ़ गया है। तो नियर अबाउट 1000 इन गवर्नमेंट स्कूल बच्चे एक ही स्कूल में पढ़ते हैं। तो वहाँ के प्रिंसिपल ये मैनेज नहीं कर सकते, यानी कि कुछ भी किया जाए तो वहाँ कुछ सर्वेंट नहीं रहता है, कोई वहाँ अमेंडमेंट नहीं है। तो वो जैसे करता है, यानी कि उनके SMC से कुछ फंडिंग, लेकिन गवर्नमेंट से वहाँ ऐसा होना चाहिए। मैंने अभी सोचा है थोड़ा सा कि आफ्टर 200 स्टूडेंट्स देयर शुड बी ए सर्वेंट फॉर क्लीनिंग फॉर द स्कूल। आई हैव टू रिकमेंड, यू हैव टू, या ओके, यू हैव टू रिकमेंड ऑन योर मीटिंग। In private school there is a servant, they having their cleanliness of.
सरकार से मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूँ, आप बोलेंगे सरकार सब चीज़ दे देगा, ऐसे कभी नहीं हो पाता है। तो लोकल लेवल पे, कम्युनिटी लेवल पे, SMC लेवल पे, या जो भी स्कूल मैनेजमेंट कमेटी बोलते हैं, तो उस लेवल पे क्या ऐसे करें ताकि हो। इवन आप CSR ला सकते हैं और सुलभ वालों को बोलिए कि आप आके मेंटेन करिए, तो आप CSR में इसको दीजिए, तो वो भी पॉसिबिलिटी है, लेकिन हम उस पर नहीं जाते हैं। तो आपके जो कोई रियलिस्टिक एक पिक्चर है, एक पैरा अगर दे देंगे, हम उसको बाद में मिनिस्ट्री के साथ जब PAB के डिस्कशन होगी कि स्कूल ग्रांट को कैसे किस हद तक लेना है, क्या करना है, ह्यूमन रिसोर्स बेसिक देना है या लोकल जो वेजेस है उस पर स्कूल हायर करके दे दें, तो उन बातों को हम उस पर ले लेंगे। लेकिन एक आधी पैरा आपसे चाहिए होगा, तो अदरवाइज हमें नहीं समझ में आएगा कि क्या है हम आगे लेने के लिए।
सर।
हाँ जी, आप कहाँ से हैं?
सर मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ, क्योंकि सारे स्कूल के हेड्स पोर्टल के थ्रू अपने स्कूल को नॉमिनेट करेंगे, तो अपने आप को नॉमिनेट करेंगे, तो ये डाटा तो आप लोगों के पास भी आएंगे, तो क्रॉस वेरिफिकेशन के लिए स्टेट के द्वारा कोई कमेटी बनाया जाएगा? हाँ, या ये क्वेश्चन मेरा, मतलब आप लोग कुछ इसमें हम लोगों को गाइडलाइन प्रोवाइड करेंगे? हाँ हाँ, अदरवाइज क्रॉस वेरीफाई तो नहीं हो रहा है। जो डाटा दिया जा रहा है, एवरी स्कूल विल ये चाहेंगे कि अपना स्कूल बेस्ट हो, अब कोई डिस्ट्रिक्ट भी वैसा चाहेंगे। ओके ओके, another thing madam, excuse me from Gypsy madam, I want to know madam, whatever you have explained, ये हम लोगों को जो हैंडआउट्स दिया गया है उसमें से वो आप लोगों का पूरा मैंने देखा हुआ है। अदर देन दिस, इज देयर एनी अदर PPT विल बी प्रोवाइडेड टू अस?
एक्सक्यूज मी सर।
ओके, थैंक यू सर।
सर,
हरियाणा का क्या प्रॉब्लम है? सॉरी
हरियाणा का सर कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। प्रॉब्लम तो सिर्फ एक है, जैसे गुरुग्राम में पाथवेज स्कूल है, इंटरनेशनल बोर्ड से है, उसमें जाओ तो वो फर्स्ट ही आएगा, और गवर्नमेंट स्कूल देखें वहाँ पर टॉयलेट भी नहीं है, जल भी नहीं है, और इनको कैटेगराइज किया हुआ है आपने, मैं इसकी अलग अलग कर लेना अगर नहीं है तो। दूसरा इसमें बहुत अच्छा होगा, ऐसा नहीं है, इससे बहुत अच्छी वो। और दूसरा एक मैं एग्जांपल बताता हूँ हरियाणा का, पब्लिक पार्टनरशिप का। स्कूल से लगभग PPP का मॉड्यूल अपना लें मेरे ख्याल से सारे, तो उसमें बहुत अच्छा होता है कि समाज द्वारा समाज के लिए किया हुआ कार्य बहुत उत्तम होता है। इस वजह से एक स्कूल में सर 12 लाख रुपए दिए वहाँ पर जिंद में, और ऐसा स्कूल बना रखा है बहुत अच्छा। पब्लिक पार्टनरशिप कोई दूसरा नहीं है किसी का भी, इससे भी कर सकते हैं। और ये ग्रांट आती है, इसका एक समरूपता कर दें ताकि हमारे स्कूलों में इसी के ऊपर खर्च हो। धन्यवाद।
एक्सक्यूज मी सर। सर
तो हम हाँ जी, आप सारा सवाल खत्म कर देंगे।
लास्ट एक बात मुझे केवल पूछनी है सर। मैं सुनील भट्ट हूँ और SCERT उत्तराखंड देहरादून से हूँ। मेरा एक प्रश्न सर, पहले तो मुझे इस प्रेजेंटेशन में जो एक बात आई थी साला सिद्धि, तो साला सिद्धि क्या आज की डेट में वर्किंग है सर टूल के रूप में? बंद हो गया है सर?
बंद हो गया।
यस सर। तो इसमें आया था कि आप साला सिद्धि टूल को यूज करके अपना असेसमेंट कर,
फंड के यूज करने के लिए बोला है, क्या बोला है?
प्रेजेंटेशन में आया था कि साला सिद्धि टूल असेसमेंट वाले पार्ट में आया था ना, तो असेसमेंट में कहा गया था कि साला सिद्धि को यूज कर। हाँ जी,
अगर आपके कहीं है
जी
तो उस टूल को यूज करिए, अदरवाइज वी हैव ए डेडिकेटेड टूल और ऐप में सारा प्रावधान।
यस सर। सर वन क्वेश्चन एंड वन अनदर क्वेश्चन। एक तो क्वेरी निकल गई मेरा उनका क्वेश्चन से कि उन्होंने पूछा तो वो अब मैं नहीं पूछ रहा, उन्हें वो क्लियर हो गया। एक नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज दिस सर, कि भले ये क्वेश्चन फिर आपके लेवल पे आप कहेंगे कि यहाँ पर डिस्कस नहीं करना, लेकिन मैं इसको इसलिए फ्रेम कर रहा हूँ कि बिकॉज सैनिटेशन की बात हो या हाइजीन की बात हो या स्कूल में क्लीनिनेस की बात हो, तो सभी स्टेट्स में ये प्रॉब्लम होगा। हमारे राज्य में भी ये प्रॉब्लम है कि हमारे यहाँ कोई मतलब किसी प्रकार का कोई कर्मचारी तो होता नहीं है स्कूल में। ये अब एक प्रकार से व्यवहार में, बिहेवियर में तो आया है, सभी लोग के टीचर्स भी कर रहे हैं, बच्चे भी करते हैं, प्रिंसिपल सर भी कर रहे हैं और कम्युनिटी भी इंगेज रहती है। लेकिन बट फिर भी एक क्वेश्चन मेरा ये है सर कि समटाइम्स क्या हो रहा है कि यदि बच्चों से मतलब बच्चे यदि स्कूल में झाड़ू लगा रहे हैं या सफाई कर रहे हैं तो मीडिया आकर के आता है और फिर उसको हाईलाइट कर देता है कि बच्चों से काम कराया जा रहा है और ये कराया जा रहा है। तो ये बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है सर। अदरवाइज ये यदि ये पूरे भारत का अभियान है तो भारत के अभियान में यहाँ से क्लियर कट SOP होना चाहिए कि बच्चे मतलब किस लेवल तक यूज मतलब उसमें इन्वॉल्व हो सकते हैं, कैसे, जिससे मतलब टीचर्स को और बाकी
भारत सरकार कोई इंस्ट्रक्शन इशू नहीं करेगा।
यस सर।
स्कूल का साफ सफाई स्वच्छता रखना लोकल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन और स्कूल का काम है।
यस सर।
अगर मीडिया को सामने रख के स्कूल चाहता है सफाई करने के लिए, हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं। तो स्कूल का अगर बोलेंगे पहले मीडिया को अंदर बुला लें फिर उसके बाद सफाई शुरू करें।
यस सर।
तो हमने भी स्कूल में जब बच्चे थे तब भी स्कूल का झाड़ू लगाया, साफ सफाई किया है, पौधे भी लगाए हैं, प्लॉटिंग भी किए हैं, तो वो खेतीबाड़ी भी किए हैं स्कूल में।
सर।
तो सब कुछ किया है और वो पार्ट ऑफ लर्निंग होता है। और जर्मिनेशन प्रोसेस समझना है, पौधे कैसे बड़े होते हैं, बनते हैं, फल फूल आता है, तो लगाएंगे तभी तो, बोएंगे तभी तो पता लगेगा।
बिल्कुल सर।
तो नहीं तो कहाँ से पता लगेगा। तो इसलिए लर्निंग प्रोसेस का हिस्सा है। तो क्लीन रहना ये नहीं है कि किसी को जबरदस्ती करना है, वो खुद के लिए अच्छा है तो सबके लिए। तो इसलिए क्लीनलीनेस हर जगह रहना चाहिए। तो इसको हर किसी को समझना है और करना है। और ये एजुकेशन जो है राज्यों के लिए भी देश के लिए भी ये कॉन्करेंट लिस्ट में है, ज़्यादा पार्ट इम्प्लीमेंटेशन का राज्यों के साथ। तो इसीलिए अप्रोप्रिएट मेथड यूज करके इसको करने की ज़रूरत है। और अगर हम बोल रहे हैं मंदिर, गुरुद्वारा, मस्जिद या जितने प्लेसेस हैं तो स्कूल ही स्वच्छता का मंदिर होनी चाहिए। तो वो जो है तभी बच्चे अच्छा फील करेंगे और सीखेंगे। तो वो हमें कराना हमारी जिम्मेवारी है। तो इसलिए कैसे करना है, किस तरीके से करना है, वो सब मिलके करते हैं।
अगर पंजाब में मेरे सारे स्कूल हैं, अगर बच्चा कोई या आदमी गुरुद्वारे मंदिर में जाता है,
सुन लीजिए,
गुरुद्वारे और मंदिर में जाता है और वहां जाके अपने बिहेव क्यों चेंज करता है?
हाँ जी।
बिहेव चेंज करने की आदत अगर बच्चे में अध्यापक डाल दे तो ये स्वच्छ मेरे ख्याल सारा इंडिया हो जाए।
बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं, धन्यवाद। हाँ जी।
अब बारी है तीसरे सेशन में चलने की। सो नाउ वी हैव कम टू सेशन 3 And in this session, we are going to explore step-by-step demonstration of participation processes by a school through the digital platform. So I invite now Mr. Prabhat in the midst of us from NIC to lead the session. Let's welcome him by the thunderous applause.
So good afternoon, everyone. So this session, what we are going to cover is how schools are going to participate in this SHVR 2025-26 and what will be your role after the participation of the school. So I'll just quickly go through the slide, and after the slides gets over, we will get a demo of school participation, then the dashboard which you are going to use. So platform availability. The participation platforms are available as a web app as well as mobile apps for Android and iPhone. So the school user can download Android app through Play Store and iOS app through Apple App Store. And the web application is available. So this is the key URL, shvr.education.gov.in. So क्या कर सकते हैं आप, ये याद भी ना रहे तो गूगल पे जाके सिंपली SHVR आप सर्च करेंगे तो भी आपको इसी URL पे लेके जाएगा. मैं आपको दिखा देता हूँ. न्यूज़ दिखा रहा है. shvr.education.gov.in और ये इसका होम पेज है. So in this home page, what you will get about this whole program, you can go through this page also about SHVR, and it contains everything about this program. What else on the home page? Why to participate in SHVR survey? We have already covered. It is already there on the home page of the website. Then this Swachh Evam Harit Vidyalaya rating, we have already covered. Information is there. Timelines, we have already covered. How it works. So it is basically the process, whole process. School will have to enter the UDICE code. Then after providing the UDICE code, through this UDICE code, it quickly fetches out the school's basic information. Then school will have to complete school's profile. After filling the required information, the portal will allow the user to complete the survey questions. So after responding to these survey questions under 6 categories, schools will have to upload the photographs which are supposed to be uploaded, and after submitting it will allow the final submit and the process gets complete for a school user. The curtain result video is also there. Gallery section is there. The QR codes to download the app, it is there. The link is also there. FAQs. So these are the questions. Basically schools के बहुत सारे questions होते हैं. So ये सारे question इसमें view more पे जाएंगे तो आपको और पूरा detailed FAQ section मिलेगा. So हमने पूरा ट्राई किया है कि FAQs में सब कुछ हो जाए. अगर और भी आपको लगता है कि कुछ queries आ रहे हैं स्कूल के, आप लोग हमको बताइए. We will try to include those questions also, so that maximum schools के जो queries हैं वो हम इधर cover कर पाएँ. मैं वापस जाता हूँ. इसके अलावा FAQs के बाद और कुछ नहीं है। स्टार्ट करने से पहले हमारा एक सजेशन है हर स्कूल के लिए और आप लोगों के लिए भी, गाइडलाइंस एक सपोर्ट रिसोर्सेज करके हमने इसमें पेज बनाया है। सो दिस सपोर्ट रिसोर्सेज पेज is having guidelines in Hindi and English. So schools are supposed to go through these guidelines first. So if you click on Hindi or English link, the respective guidelines in Hindi and English will get downloaded, and schools are supposed to download this guidelines. And this guidelines is also having the questions which are schools are supposed to answer. So before starting, if a school gets a feel of the question, so they can be ready with the answers while providing the answers on the portal. User manuals for web application and mobile applications are also there. So user can download in Hindi and English. User can download the user manuals. Technical videos are there, and these videos are really helpful. If you view, videos are in Hindi and English. So you can request schools to view these videos. Now a login and sign up page is there. So while starting, schools, what is needed for schools, we have covered this home page. I have already covered this, what home page is having and everything about this. So prerequisites to access SHVR web and mobile application. First thing is 11-digit UDICE plus code. This is mandatory. What next? The mobile number used during sign up must match the one associated with the UDICE code in UDICE Plus system. So UDICE Plus system allows a school to fill 3 mobile numbers or contact numbers in their system. So if user provides any one of them, we will allow the user to initiate the registration process. Any of those 3 mobile numbers, if user provide here in SHVR system, we will allow the user to initiate the sign up process. So these 2 things are mandatory, UDICE code and the mobile number associated with the UDICE Plus system. Next, what will be the process? We'll go to the sign up page. On sign up page, UDICE Plus code will be asked. After providing the UDICE Plus code, the system will ask for system will validate the UDICE Plus code. If it is valid, the system will ask for the associated mobile number. Once the user provides that associated mobile number, it will be validated. If the mobile number gets validated with the associated UDICE Plus code, an OTP will be sent to the mobile number, and the user will have to enter that OTP on web browser. So after successfully validating the OTP, user will be allowed to see the next page. What this next page will have? It will have the basic school details, the school name, district, state, and after verifying these basic details, user will have to answer few questions that we will see. What will be the step number 5? The user will have to create and confirm a secure password to access this portal. So user can sign in through OTP or the password provided by the user from now onwards after sign up. After completion of the profile, the user will see this page. This is the common page, school's dashboard. So from here, school user can go to the respective category and answer the questions associated with this category. And user will be supposed to answer all 60 questions after answering all 60 questions, user will see this final preview button enabled. And once the user click this final preview, the system will ask if the user has already uploaded the relevant photos. After checking the photos have been uploaded successfully, the system will allow the user for final submission. So this is the whole process. This is just a screenshot for questions. This is the page where user will supposed to upload the photographs. This is the mobile app. The Android version and the iPhone version will look like this, and the process remain the same. Using the UDICE Plus code and the registered mobile number associated with the UDICE Plus system, user can log in, sign up, and then log in. After confirming the basic details, user will have to answer the 60 questions and so on. So I'll just go through the portal and demonstrate the actual portal. So for a school user, user will have to select the school user. User will have to provide the UDICE code. Sorry, first the user will have to sign up. So for sign up also, user will have to provide the UDICE code and will have to provide the CAPTCHA. So UDICE code validated successfully, the message is there. User will have to provide the mobile number associated with the UDICE code. After providing CAPTCHA, the system will ask for the OTP. And OTP gets verified successfully. So these are the basic details which I was referring. School name, address, school phone number, respondent name, these are all test data. Email ID of the school, school type, whether residential or non-residential, mobile number, board name, if applicable. If it is a 10th or 12th school, so board name will be there automatically. These all information will be fetched through UDICE Plus system. School type, establishment year, school category, aspirational district or not. So these all information will be fetched automatically through UDICE Plus system. What user will supposed to provide? Designation of the respondent, whether principal, in charge, teacher. So user will have to select. Whether school is located in border village. So information is there. Border village refers to what border village refers to. So school will have to select one, yes or no. Usage of school premises, single school that runs in more than one campus, multiple schools. So user को ये सब appropriately select करना है. उसके बाद एक check box है, I hereby confirm that. So confirmation का consent है, terms and conditions, I agree, and then verify and proceed. उसके बाद एक पासवर्ड क्रिएट करना है जो अपना प्रोफाइल के लिए उसको करना है. अभी पासवर्ड हो गया, साइन अप कंप्लीट का एक मैसेज आया. अभी तक रजिस्ट्रेशन कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ है, केवल साइन अप कंप्लीट हुआ है. इसके बाद एक प्राइमरी इंफॉर्मेशन का सेक्शन है. सो स्कूल को ये भी इंफॉर्मेशन प्रोवाइड करना है. सो ये बॉयज़ ओनली स्कूल था जब हमने स्टार्ट किया था. सो आप गौर करेंगे इसमें नंबर ऑफ़ गर्ल्स विद स्पेशल नीड्स ये सब ऑलरेडी डिसेबल्ड है. सिस्टम इस तरह से बना हुआ है कि वो कोएड स्कूल होगा तो वो दोनों का इन्फॉर्मेशन मांगेगा, बॉयज़ ओनली होगा तो केवल बॉयज़ का मांगेगा. सो स्कूल विल हैव टू फिल दिस इंफॉर्मेशन ऑल्सो. Teachers and staff, number of male teachers, number of female teachers. टोटल नंबर ऑफ वाटर पॉइंट्स, सो इन्फॉर्मेशन जहाँ भी इंफॉर्मेशन का रिक्वायरमेंट लगता है हमको देना चाहिए, वहाँ हमने हेल्प के लिए इंफॉर्मेशन दिया हुआ है। नंबर ऑफ यूरिनल्स इन द स्कूल। इसके बाद डज द स्कूल हैव अ फंक्शनल सिस्टम फॉर सेफ डिस्पोजल ऑफ वेस्ट वाटर नियर ड्रिंकिंग वाटर सिस्टम। इसमें अप्रोप्रिएट ऑप्शन सेलेक्ट करके स्कूल को आगे बढ़ना है। ऐसे ही दूसरा क्वेश्चन है और उससे भी सेलेक्ट करके आगे बढ़ना है। 7 नेक्स्ट करने पे अभी प्रोफाइल कंप्लीशन में सेकंड फेज पे है। हैज़ द स्कूल वन रिकॉग्निशन एट डिफरेंट लेवल इन SVP 2016-17, 17-18 और 21-22। सो पास्ट में अगर स्कूल ने कभी भी किसी लेवल पे स्वच्छ एवं हरित विद्यालय पुरस्कार में कुछ भी जीता है तो उसका इन्फॉर्मेशन देना है। अगर नहीं है तो नो करके वो आगे बढ़ सकता है। ये थर्ड पेज है। हैज़ द स्कूल डेवलप्ड एंड इम्प्लीमेंटेड अ स्वच्छता एक्शन प्लान, सो यस और नो करके अप्रोप्रिएट ऑप्शन जो भी उसका स्कूल के करस्पॉन्डिंग है उसे लेके उसे वो आगे बढ़ेगा। सबमिट करने के बाद रजिस्ट्रेशन कंप्लीट हुआ। रजिस्ट्रेशन कंप्लीट करने के बाद जो वो पेज मैंने दिखाया था एक स्कूल का डैशबोर्ड, वहाँ पे आएगा। अब यहाँ से उसका सर्वे का जर्नी है जो 60 क्वेश्चंस हैं इन दीज 6 कैटेगरीज। सो वो कोई भी किसी से भी स्टार्ट कर सकता है क्योंकि उसने गाइडलाइंस देखा हुआ है तो उसे एक आइडिया है कि व्हाट आर दीज क्वेश्चंस। सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 एंड ऐसे हर क्वेश्चन पे ओके। अभी आप इसमें देखेंगे जैसे क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 मैंने लिया तो इसका करस्पॉन्डिंग क्वेश्चन का नोट्स है राइट हैंड साइड में। What is the main source of drinking water available in the school campus? So main source of drinking water करस्पॉन्डिंग आंसर से क्वेश्चन नोट्स बनाया है और इस पे डिपेंडेंट क्वेश्चन है। इफ़ द यूज़र सेलेक्ट्स ए देन क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 to 6 आर नॉट एप्लीकेबल फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर स्कूल। सो सिस्टम ऑलरेडी अगर आप इसमें ए सेलेक्ट करेंगे तो 2 to 6 सारे क्वेश्चंस 2 से 6 तक सारे ऑटोमेटिकली डिसेबल हो जाएंगे। स्कूल यूज़र को अपने आप उसे आंसर करना है नहीं करना है नहीं देखना पड़ेगा, तो सिस्टम ऑटोमेटिकली चलेगा। अगर वो बी करेगा तो उसको 2 to 6 इनेबल रहेगा। तो स्कूल यूज़र को अपना आंसर करना है, नेक्स्ट करते जाना है। और किसी भी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे अगर उसे लगता है कि अभी मुझे ये एग्जिट करना है तो 7 ड्राफ्ट करके वो स्कूल के डैशबोर्ड पे वापस आएगा। तो यहाँ पे पता चलेगा कि वाटर कैटेगरी में उसने 33% कर लिया है। अगर वो अभी चाहे कि वाटर के नहीं करके टॉयलेट पे स्टार्ट करेगा तो वो वहाँ से स्टार्ट कर सकता है। एज लॉन्ग एज डिपेंडेंट क्वेश्चन नहीं है तब तक वो कर सकता है। अभी पूरा प्रोसेस देखने के बजाय मैंने एक स्कूल का ऑलरेडी किया हुआ है जिसमें मैंने सारे सेक्शन कंप्लीट कर लिए हैं। मिशन लाइफ एक्टिविटीज़ में मैंने एक क्वेश्चन नहीं किया है, आप देखेंगे सारे कंप्लीटेड हैं। मिशन लाइफ एक्टिविटीज़ के क्वेश्चंस पे जाएंगे तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 60 है जो छोड़ दिया था मैंने, एंड इसका आंसर करेंगे। एंड नेक्स्ट स्टेप का जो ये बटन है वो इनेबल हुआ, नेक्स्ट स्टेप पे जाएगा, वो अपलोड फोटोज़ के सेक्शन पे लेके जाएगा उसको। अभी फ़ोटो अपलोड नहीं किया था, अपलोड फ़ोटो पे जाएगा और ये द यूज़र विल गेट द लिस्ट ऑफ द photos which are supposed to be uploaded. So 15 है सॉरी, एंड डिस्क्रिप्शन भी है फोटो का जो उसे अपलोड करना है। फ्रंट व्यू ऑफ द स्कूल एंड द प्रीमाइसेस, सो यूज़र विल सेलेक्ट द फाइल। वेब एप्लीकेशन से कर रहा है उसे फाइल सेलेक्ट करना पड़ेगा। अगर वो मोबाइल ऐप से या मोबाइल ब्राउज़र से भी कर रहा है तो वो कैमरे का भी यूज़ कर सकता है। और ये फ़ोटो अपलोड हो गया। ऐसे उसे सारे फ़ोटोज़ अपलोड करने हैं, सजेस्टेड है सारे फ़ोटोज़ अपलोड करने हैं। कुछ फ़ोटोज़ इसमें क्वेश्चन से लिंक्ड हैं, क्वेश्चन नंबर 50 से लिंक्ड है 14 एंड 15, सो वो मैंडेटरी हो जाते हैं। अगर यूज़र उन्हें अपलोड नहीं करेगा सो द सिस्टम विल नॉट अलाउ टू सबमिट। नो मैम, 15 फोटो या अगर 2 है तो उसमें मेंशन्ड है, कहाँ पे 2? बॉयज़ एंड गर्ल्स का सेपरेट दिखाना है तो यस मैम। मैम उसे स्किप करके आगे बढ़ सकते हैं। या 4 MB का फोटो अलाउ कर रहे हैं सर।
सर एक सबमिशन है सर।
यस सर।
यूडाइस में 72 क्वेश्चंस ऑलरेडी देयर। Every year, every school updates it, and even in this month also, that is updated. आप एक काम ये करिए, मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है आपसे कि जितने क्वेश्चंस यूडाइस में हैं वो पूरे सारे ले लें आप।
सर
बकिया जो नए क्वेश्चंस हैं वो ही लें।
वो हम कर सकते थे सर, लेकिन उसका भी मैं आपको रीज़न बता दूं। यूडाइस प्लस का जो डेटा हमारे पास 23-24 का मिनिस्ट्री ने अप्रूव किया हुआ है, मेरी बात सुन लीजिएगा, वो डेटा हम उठा सकते थे, लेकिन उसके बाद कुछ स्कूल्स का ये आया कि हमारे अभी डेटा अपडेट हो गया है, क्योंकि नंबर ऑफ गर्ल्स स्टूडेंट एंड बॉयज़ स्टूडेंट ये हमेशा अपडेट होता रहता है, नंबर ऑफ टीचर्स भी अपडेट होता है। तो वो चीज़ें जो हम बेसिक उठा सकते थे, मिनिस्ट्री ने अप्रूव किया, वो हमने उठाया है। वरना लास्ट टाइम जब ये हुआ था तब यूडाइस प्लस तक आपको सबमिट करना पड़ता था, तो जितना हम उठा पाए हैं उतना हमने उठाया है। अभी ये जो रेगुलरली अपडेट होने वाला डेटा है वो स्कूल एज ऑन डेट जो है वो फिल करे और फिर आगे बढ़े। इसमें से आपको क्या लगा? जो
देखिए मैम, देखिए सर, मैं बोल रहा हूँ गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स में पहले ही स्टाफ की कमी होती है और जितने हेडमास्टर्स प्रिंसिपल्स होते हैं वो 50 अबव होते हैं, इनसे उनको एलर्जी होती है पहले ही। और इतने कंप्लेंट्स आ रहे हैं हमारे पास, एक पेड़ माँ के नाम और बहुत सारे, मैं तो अब नाम नहीं बोलूँगा, तो कम से कम एक 50 ऐप तो चल रहे हैं। अगर आप इस क्वेश्चंस को मिनिमाइज करेंगे, मैक्सिमम ले लेंगे, जहाँ बहुत ज़्यादा कंपल्शन है वहीं वो क्वेश्चंस ले लेंगे ताकि 2-3 मिनट।
सर यूडाइस से लेने वाले केवल 4 क्वेश्चन मैंने अभी इसमें डेटा लिया है, पहले वो भी प्लान था, मैं बताऊं आपको। फिर नंबर ऑफ टॉयलेट्स कुछ स्कूल्स का कहना था हमारे अब बढ़ गए, तो आपने वो नहीं लिए, इसलिए केवल हमने वो करने का किया है और ये अब मिनिस्ट्री से अप्रूव्ड है सर। केवल मतलब आप देखेंगे 60 क्वेश्चंस के कंपैरिजन में 4 क्वेश्चंस हमने रखे हैं जो रियल टाइम आ जाएं, वो बेटर है, सो दैट एक आइडिया रहे कि हाँ एक्चुअल क्या है।
जस्ट एक पॉइंट सर ऐड करना चाहते हैं आपके क्वेश्चन पे।
जी,
हमारे 2 टाइप के डाटा हैं इसमें।
जी जी।
वन इज प्राइमरी इंफॉर्मेशन, सेकंड सर्वे। सर्वे इंफॉर्मेशन इज समथिंग विच स्कूल को भरना है, तो 60 क्वेश्चन में आपकी कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, क्योंकि 2000 फ्रेश वो यूडाइस में नहीं है, ठीक है। जो मेन सर्वे है वही ले रहे हैं, लेकिन जो प्राइमरी वाला है, प्राइमरी में कितने क्वेश्चन है? 27 क्वेश्चन है, 27 है करीब। जो इन्होंने स्कूल की प्रोफाइल की आप बात कर रहे होंगे
जी, वो यूडाइस से लिया जा सकता है।
यूडाइस से उसके 50% ऑटोमेटिकली लिए हैं, जो ले सकते हैं। जो नहीं ले सकते, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, क्या आपके स्कूल में बॉर्डर एरिया विलेज है? वो शायद यूडाइस में नहीं है, तो वो हम आपसे वही पूछ रहे हैं,
और वो भी चेंज होता रहता है।
हाँ, सो दैट इज व्हाट क्लैरिटी वी वांट टू गिव। प्राइमरी इंफॉर्मेशन में जितना ले सकते हैं, है ना, इवन आप आज सजेस्ट करेंगे तो हो सकता है और उसमें कुछ ले लेंगे, आप चेक कर लीजिएगा, लेकिन प्राइमरी इंफॉर्मेशन के ऑलमोस्ट 50% से ज़्यादा ऑलरेडी कवर्ड। अपने को 5 या 6 क्वेश्चन का आंसर देने हैं
और एस्पिरेशनल डिस्प्ले तक दिया हुआ है हमने।
ठीक है
सर।
हाँ सर।
स्वच्छता,
हाँ सर, यही रीज़न था, यूडाइस का डेटा पुराना होता है। तो हम लोग फ़ोटो अपलोड सेक्शन में थे, फ़ोटो अपलोड करने के बाद
मिस आवर फ्लाइट और प्रोग्राम।
मैंने मैंडेटरी फ़ोटोज़ अपलोड किया, उसके बाद फाइनल रिव्यू का पेज, जो फाइनल प्रीव्यू पेज है वो इनेबल हुआ है। मैं फाइनल प्रीव्यू में जाऊंगा और जो भी आंसर किया वो सब मुझे एक बार फाइनल प्रीव्यू में दिखेगा। तो ये मेरा लास्ट पॉइंट है जहाँ पे मैं एक बार सब रिव्यू कर सकता हूँ, एक बार फिर एडिट भी कर सकता हूँ, और जो भी फ़ोटो अपलोड किया है वो भी यहाँ पे व्यू कर सकता हूँ। यहाँ पे मुझे फाइनल सबमिट एक ऑप्शन दिख रहे हैं, फाइनल सबमिट करूँगा, इसके बाद कोई भी इंफॉर्मेशन चेंज नहीं हो पाएगा। सो फाइनल सबमिट करने के बाद एक पॉपअप है कंफर्मेशन का, और सबमिट के बाद एक ईमेल स्कूल की ईमेल आईडी पे जाएगा कि आपका ये फाइनल सबमिट हुआ है। फाइनल सबमिट के बाद अभी ये स्कूल का रोल ख़त्म हुआ, इसके बाद आप लोगों का या डिस्ट्रिक्ट नोडल ऑफिसर्स का रोल स्टार्ट होता है। तो अभी तक हम लोगों ने क्या कर लिया है वो हम बता देते हैं। एक डैशबोर्ड हम लोगों ने क्रिएट किया हुआ है फॉर स्टेट नोडल ऑफिसर्स एंड डिस्ट्रिक्ट नोडल ऑफिसर्स एज वेल एज नेशनल नोडल ऑफिसर्स। सो वो डैशबोर्ड भी यहाँ पे ही आपको दिखेगा। आप लॉगिन पेज पे जाएंगे, एक एवेल्यूएटर का जो रोल आने वाला है वो स्कूल्स का जब सबमिशन का टाइमलाइन ख़त्म होगा उसके बाद एवेल्यूएटर का स्टार्ट होगा। इन बिटवीन जो ये 2 मंथ्स का टाइम हमने स्कूल्स को दे रखा है उसमें रोल रहेगा डिस्ट्रिक्ट नोडल ऑफिसर एंड स्टेट नोडल ऑफिसर्स का। ये एक डैशबोर्ड है सर, जिसमें आप स्टेटस देख सकते हैं कि डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल पे, स्टेट लेवल पे और नेशनल लेवल पर कितने स्कूल्स ने अभी तक इनिशिएट किया है, रजिस्ट्रेशन कर लिया है या फाइनल सबमिट कर लिया है। तो जो भी लॉगिन होगा डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल का होगा तो उसे अपने डिस्ट्रिक्ट का दिखेगा, स्टेट अगर लॉगिन करेगा तो स्टेट को अपने स्टेट का दिखेगा। और इस डैशबोर्ड में वो क्या क्या देख सकता है, जैसे ये नेशनल का है तो अभी तक 4074 स्कूल्स ने इनिशिएट किया है एंड 545 स्कूल्स ने कंप्लीट किया है। अभी नेशनल लेवल पे हूँ तो मुझे ये स्टेट्स दिख रहे हैं और ऑर्डर बाय है ये स्टेट्स के पार्टिसिपेशन का। चंडीगढ़ अभी आगे है क्योंकि नंबर ऑफ स्कूल्स चंडीगढ़ के कम हैं, फिर पुडुचेरी, देन केंद्रीय विद्यालय। तो इसमें कलर भी सिंबलाइज कर रहे हैं, इनिशिएटेड ब्लू से हैं। 164 स्कूल्स ने इनिशिएट किया है चंडीगढ़ में, 117 रजिस्टर कर चुके हैं एंड ओनली 28 ने फाइनल सबमिट किया है। तो ये ऑर्डर बाय है। जब स्टेट देखेगा तो उसे उसके डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स का दिखेगा और डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स में ये ऑप्शन नहीं होगा। फिर क्या होगा, नीचे आएंगे हम, इनिशिएटेड, रजिस्टर्ड, कंप्लीटेड, इनिशिएटेड बट नॉट रजिस्टर्ड, रजिस्टर्ड बट नॉट कंप्लीटेड, ऐसा एक बाइफर्केशन दिया है और इसमें एक फ़िल्टर दिया है। अगर आप रूरल अर्बन देखना चाहते हैं, ये हर रोल पे रहेगा, मतलब डिस्ट्रिक्ट देखेगा तो डिस्ट्रिक्ट को उसका दिखेगा, पर फिल्टर ये रहेगा। आप अर्बन में देखना चाहते हैं रूरल में करेंगे तो रूरल के हिसाब से ये चेंज होगा। और फिल्टर में स्कूल टाइप है, बॉयज़ गर्ल्स कोएड, आप फिल्टर कर सकते हैं। देन मैनेजमेंट, जो गाइडलाइंस में प्रेस्क्राइब मैनेजमेंट की कैटेगरीज हैं उस बेसिस पे। देन स्कूल कैटेगरी, जो गाइडलाइंस में प्रेस्क्राइब्ड हैं एज पर NEP वो, एंड रेजिडेंशियल, नॉन रेजिडेंशियल। तो इस बेसिस पे आप इसको देख सकते हैं। फिर आगे आएंगे आप तो आपको बाय मैनेजमेंट टाइप, तो गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स, देन गवर्नमेंट एडेड, स्पेसिफाइड कैटेगरी, इसमें KVS, NVS, रेलवे स्कूल, सैनिक स्कूल, उन सबको एक साथ दिखाया है। एंड प्राइवेट स्कूल्स, तो उनका बाइफर्केशन है पार्टिसिपेशन का। पार्टिसिपेशन कैसे हो रहा है, पार्टिसिपेशन में भी इनिशिएटेड, देन रजिस्टर्ड, कंप्लीटेड, इनिशिएटेड बट नॉट रजिस्टर्ड। हमको इन पे फोकस करना है, जिन्होंने इनिशिएट किया लेकिन रजिस्टर नहीं किया और जिन्होंने रजिस्टर भी कर लिया पर अभी तक कंप्लीट नहीं किया है। तो ये डिटेल्स आपको मिलेगा। देन बाय स्कूल कैटेगरी, ये केवल चार्ट्स हैं। अगर आपको स्कूल लेवल तक जाके देखना है तो आप रिपोर्ट्स में आएंगे। रिपोर्ट्स में ओवरऑल आपको 4079 स्कूल्स दिख रहे हैं, अभी थोड़ी देर में और बढ़े हैं। आपको इनिशिएटेड देखने हैं तो आप इनिशिएटेड पे जाएंगे, पर मेरा फोकस रहेगा कंप्लीटेड पे। अभी 549 स्कूल्स ने कंप्लीट किया है। मैं व्यू करूंगा तो मुझे स्टेट वाइज दिखेगा क्योंकि मैं अभी नेशनल लेवल पे देख रहा हूँ। अगर स्टेट यूज़र करेगा तो उसे डिस्ट्रिक्ट वाइज दिखेगा। जैसे मैं झारखंड में जाता हूँ तो झारखंड में 10 स्कूल्स ने कंप्लीट किया है। झारखंड के अंदर डिस्ट्रिक्ट वाइज दिखेगा मुझे। जैसे बोकारो में 2 स्कूल्स ने कंप्लीट किया है, मुझे स्कूल लेवल पे जाके देखना है कि किन स्कूल्स ने किया है, तो मैं लिस्ट डाउन करके देख सकता हूँ। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस, अगर मुझे स्कूल ने क्या इन्फॉर्मेशन फिल किया है वो भी देखना है, तो वो व्यू का ऑप्शन भी है। आप यहाँ से डाउनलोड भी कर सकते हो लिस्ट ऑफ स्कूल्स। ना केवल डाउनलोड कर सकते हो, अगर आप रिपोर्ट्स पे जाएंगे आपका फोकस रहेगा रजिस्टर्ड बट नॉट कंप्लीटेड। आप इस पे जाइए रजिस्टर्ड बट नॉट कंप्लीटेड, और आपको आसाम के 48 स्कूल्स की लिस्ट चाहिए। आसाम में भी किसी पर्टिकुलर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में, तिनसुकिया में 37 स्कूल्स हैं जिन्होंने रजिस्टर किया लेकिन कंप्लीट नहीं किया, तो आप उन स्कूल्स को देखिए। ये 37 स्कूल्स का लिस्ट है और इनको आप डाउनलोड करके इनको कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं। और आप स्कूल को व्यू भी कर सकते हैं उसने कितना तक फिल किया है। ये बेसिक इन्फॉर्मेशन थी। फिर उसने अपना जो प्रोफाइल कंप्लीशन का डिटेल्स था वो फिल किया होगा। देन उसने स्टार्ट किया सर्वे फिल करना, और उसने सर्वे फिल कर लिया है 43rd क्वेश्चन तक। तो कितना % उसने किया है वो भी आपको दिख जाएगा। देन उसको फ़ोटो अपलोड करना होगा और आप उसे गाइड कर सकते हैं। अभी इसमें क्या क्या बचा हुआ है जो स्टेट या डिस्ट्रिक्ट नोडल ऑफिसर्स के लिए है वो मैं बताता हूँ। पोर्टल में अभी तक इतना अवेलेबल है मॉनिटरिंग का। सो फॉर मॉनिटरिंग यू कैन लॉग इन क्रेडेंशियल्स विल बी शेयर्ड थ्रू मिनिस्ट्री, एंड आई थिंक एक मैं दिखा भी सकता हूँ उड़ीसा का, पर वो बिल्कुल ऐसा ही लुक है। मतलब मैंने नेशनल का दिखा दिया, आप वो समझिए कि उड़ीसा का ही है।
सर सबमिशन सर, अगर कोई स्कूल के प्रिंसिपल को ट्रांसफ़र हो गया या मोबाइल नंबर चेंज हो गया तो यूडाइस प्लस में जाके मंडल लेवल पे जाके वो लोग चेंज कर देंगे। चेंज करने के बाद अपने ये ऐप में कितने घंटे के बाद अपडेट होगा?
सर मैं फिर से बता दूं, 3 कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर होते हैं यूडाइस प्लस के। 3 में से कोई भी, अगर तीनों चले गए हैं तब तो वेट करना पड़ेगा। अगर 3 में से एक गया है तो काम चल जाएगा मेरे ख्याल से, पर कहीं कहीं एक ही टीचर होता है। आप यूडाइस प्लस में करेंगे 3 आवर्स का वेट करना पड़ेगा और 3 आवर्स बाद इधर रिफ्लेक्ट हो जाएगा। लेकिन 3 मोबाइल नंबर में से कोई भी ट्राई करेंगे ना तो जो अवेलेबल है उससे OTP जाएगा और सिस्टम दिखाएगा अभी लास्ट के 4 डिजिट्स जो 3 मोबाइल नंबर्स एसोसिएटेड विद यूडाइस प्लस है।
राइट सर, थैंक यू।
वो मैंने बताया कि मिनिस्ट्री के थ्रू आपसे शेयर किए जाएंगे। मेरे पास आ गया है लिस्ट, वो आप खुद क्रिएट करेंगे, वो मैं अभी दिखा रहा हूँ। सर ये रिपोर्ट्स मैंने कवर कर लिया है, अभी जो दिखा रहा था मैं। एक स्टेट यूटी यूज़र्स के लिए क्या क्या है इसमें आप देखेंगे तो स्टेट यूटी यूज़र क्या क्या कर सकता है। स्टेट यूटी नोडल ऑफिसर, 2-3 चीज़ें मैं पहले क्लियर कर दूं। जो भी पोर्टल होगा उसका आप लॉगिन करेंगे, एक यूज़र मैनुअल अपडेटेड आपको ज़रूर मिलेगा। वो अभी नहीं है अवेलेबल, अभी आपके पास क्रेडेंशियल्स ही नहीं है, तो एक यूज़र मैनुअल हमेशा मिलेगा, वो अपडेटेड रहेगा। स्टेट यूज़र को के टास्क लिस्ट में फर्स्ट वन इज़ टू क्रिएट डिस्ट्रिक्ट नोडल ऑफिसर। सो डिस्ट्रिक्ट नोडल ऑफिसर बनाने के लिए आपको यहाँ ऑप्शन है, आप देखेंगे ये नोडल ऑफिसर है, 3rd वाला जो नीचे वाला है। नोडल ऑफिसर डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल का बनाने के लिए आपको डिस्ट्रिक्ट आपने सेलेक्ट किया, उसके बाद उसका नाम देना पड़ेगा, देन ईमेल आईडी एंड मोबाइल नंबर, ये 3 चीज़ें प्रोवाइड करेंगे। एंड मैम this is the first task which is supposed to be performed by state nodal officer. First one is to create district nodal officer. तो district nodal officer तो बनाना ही है आपको, तो पहला है district nodal officer बनाना, दूसरा है state का evaluator बनाना, और तीसरा है state की जो कमेटी बनेगी वो बनाना। तो ये 3 स्क्रीनशॉट उन्हीं को ऐड करने का है। कमेटी का इंफॉर्मेशन हम ले रहे हैं, हो सकता है 5 मेंबर हो सकता है 6 मेंबर हो, वो नेक्स्ट सेशन में सर कवर करेंगे कौन हो सकता है, कंस्टिट्यूशन कैसे होगा। तो उनके केवल रिकॉर्ड्स के लिए नाम आपको ऐड करने हैं, नाम, डेजिग्नेशन एंड मोबाइल नंबर, दैट इज़ ऑल। वो 1 टाइम जॉब है मैम। इवेल्युएटर्स स्टेट लेवल पे जितने भी बनाने हैं आपको वो आपको ऐड करने हैं, और डिस्ट्रिक्ट नोडल ऑफिसर तो हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट का एक बनाना ही है। तो ये स्क्रीन है, ये नेक्स्ट सेशन में कवर करेंगे, नेक्स्ट सेशन में कवर करेंगे। कंस्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इवेल्युएटर्स कमेटी एंड nodal officers who can be nominated as nodal officers, that will be covered in next session. तो ये 3 टाइप के यूज़र आपको क्रिएट करने हैं। ये स्टेट नोडल ऑफिसर का है। इसके बाद डिस्ट्रिक्ट नोडल ऑफिसर जो होगा उसे एक इवेल्युएटर एंड डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल कमेटी जो हो गया उसका डिटेल्स ऐड करना पड़ेगा। ठीक है, अभी जो पोर्टल में अवेलेबल है वो केवल मॉनिटरिंग का हमने पार्ट किया है। 1 सितंबर से हम इवेल्युएटर्स स्टेट लेवल के, नोडल ऑफिसर्स डिस्ट्रिक्ट के एंड डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल कमेटी, इनको ऐड करने का प्रोविज़न स्टार्ट कर देंगे एंड यूज़र मैनुअल में वो कर देंगे आपके लिए अपडेट। टिल दैट टाइम, टिल 1 सितंबर आप मॉनिटरिंग कीजिए। मॉनिटरिंग के लिए जो क्रेडेंशियल्स है वो हम अभी शेयर कर लेंगे आपके साथ। अभी इस पूरे प्रोसेस में कोई डाउट है, कोई क्वेरी है तो आप प्लीज़ पूछ सकते हैं। इवेल्युएटर सर ये भी नेक्स्ट सेशन में ही होगा। ऑटोनोमस, अभी मॉनिटरिंग के लिए मैं क्रेडेंशियल्स आपको दूंगा, ऑब्वियसली दूंगा, केवीज़ के, एनवीज़ के, ईएमआरएस एंड सैनिक स्कूल्स के, वो हम क्रिएट कर लेंगे मॉनिटरिंग के लिए। आई थिंक सर बताएंगे बेटर कि क्या इवेल्युएटर और कमेटी आपकी अलग होगी या नहीं होगी, वो सर बताएंगे।
क्या क्या और नेशनल अवार्ड ऑफ टीचर्स भी हमारा सेपरेट होता है सर।
हमारे यहाँ जैसे एरिया ऐसा है जिनमें इंटरनेट या नेटवर्क का बहुत प्रॉब्लम रहता है, तो उनके लिए कोई ऑप्शन बी है ऐसा कि जिससे वो उसको कर ले। अल्टीमेटली होता क्या कि जब हम
एक ऑप्शन
में आते हैं तब लगता है कि हमारे यहाँ कुछ ऐसी समस्याएं आ गई हैं।
एक ऑप्शन उसके लिए सर ये है कि फोटोग्राफ्स आपको स्कूल में रहते हुए ऑफलाइन करना है और फिर नेटवर्क एरिया में आके सर्वे सबमिट करके फ़ोटो अपलोड कर सकते हैं। ज़रूरी नहीं है स्कूल में ही खड़े खड़े ये करना है। एक ऑप्शन है, मतलब आप स्कूल से बाहर आके जहाँ नेटवर्क हो वहाँ पे भी सर्वे फिल कर सकते हैं और इसे फॉर्म को कंप्लीट करके फ़ोटो अपलोड कर दीजिए। फ़ोटो स्कूल में ही फ़ोटो लेना पड़ेगा।
सर
जियो टैग अगर आप मोबाइल से लेते हैं, पर वो अभी फोर्स नहीं किया है क्योंकि वो वेब एप्लीकेशन भी है, तो आप लोग फ़ोटो अपलोड कर सकते हैं।
एक्चुअली टेक्निकली आपको जियो टैग करना चाहिए, तो लेकिन एम्फेटिकली नहीं उसको दिया है रोल। रीजन बहुत सारे हैं, लेकिन लेवल बेस्ड ऑनेस्टी भी हमारी रहनी चाहिए कि नहीं।
और ऑब्वियसली बाद में इवेल्युएटर को भी आके जब उधर करना ही है तो। और कोई क्वेरी है
सर? ड्यूरिंग दिस ऑल दिस प्रोसेस, ड्यूरिंग whole process, if we face some technical problem, whom should we access? Contact.
Sir, there is a contact number and email ID provided on the contact us page of this. This is the contact number and the email ID.
Thank you, sir.
Now we move on to session 4, and now we know the tools and the processes, and our next step is now going to be the plan for action. In session 4, we will discuss action planning for the rollout of SHVR. For this, I invite now Mr. Ramchandra Singh, National Consultant for Climate Resilience WASH from UNICEF, New Delhi, to lead in this important discussion.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Proceed with permission, sir. Thank you. So this session we are continuing here, and let me put on the slides show mode. Yeah. So before we start this session, I would like to thank DOSIL Ministry of Education, because this is one of the largest program ever in the world which we are envisaging here. 14.72 lakhs schools across the country. No other country at this level, this scale and this diversity. 36 states and UTs. You are here, let's clap for ourselves. We should be proud for this, that this is where NEP required our support. And now, since Ministry has taken a big ownership of this program, which you have been running for over last 3 rounds. It's something not new actually. It is informing sustainable development goal reporting across the world. जो हमारा लास्ट 3 SPP का राउंड का डाटा आया था, that is being reported from national level for the Sustainable Development Goal 2030, goal number 6, environmental factors. Na? Goal number 13 is also there. So we are being part of a very large system where climate change के जो issue अभी बात आ रही थी, और जब हम इस लेवल पे कर रहे हैं, तो मैं आपसे एक रिक्वेस्ट ये करना चाह रहा था, और NCERT को बहुत धन्यवाद दे रहा हूँ कि SCERT को एंड डाइट्स को, अपार्ट फ्रॉम 12 यूनिसेफ सपोर्टेड स्टेट्स जो इसमें पार्टनर हैं, along with the state duty officials, and we have done it all. We are seeing the questions, there are new questions coming up. So मेरा पहला question, I will start with my presentation, or before that I would like to ask, how many of us have been nodal officer for this program for last 3 rounds of Swachh Vidyalaya Puruskar? Can you raise the hand please? So that is the reason. If I can understand, there are so many questions coming up, right? And we can proudly say that in last 3 SBP, Swachh Vidyalaya round, the process was the same. The dashboard was the same. District level dashboard was the same. State level dashboard was the same. And we have national level winners also. So we have a legacy, we have a strong footing, and this is just a reshaping of the program, upgrading of the program in terms of, apart from the cleanliness, now we are also covering mission life as part of this, right? So far as focus of cleanliness and green hai, so we should thank and we should be clapping for ourselves. The last 3 rounds, we have done it very successfully. And NIC has built up so strong. This has been time tested for last 3 years. And from last 1 year, this system which we are now today seeing here is because of the lot of day-night works of the whole team that is working under the guidance of Mr. Prabhat ji. So let us get a confidence that this will be done through, and we are there to support you in any case today and afterwards, along with you all the time, with NCERT, with UNICEF, with NIC, with all partners. So we start this session, which is going to be next session. We get to know so far अभी तक हमको जो पता लगा था SHVR क्या है. मैडम ने हमें ये भी बताया था कि 60 इंडिकेटर है और 6 हमारे पास कैटेगरीज हैं. Very beautifully Mr. Prabhat ji told us, एक स्कूल को पार्टिसिपेट करना है तो कैसे करना है. All that process, अगर वेबसाइट से करना है, it has been made very easy, user friendly. अगर मेरे पास डाटा है तो मेरे को 60 मिनट्स में I can fill up the things. It's not a 1 day, 3 day, 5 day job. Honestly telling, if I am prepared और मेरी strategy, मेरी रणनीति सही है और we are able to communicate the right approach, this is not that tough because we have the data supporting this. स्वच्छ विद्यालय पुरस्कार जो पहला राउंड हुआ था, 3.68 लाख स्कूल पार्टिसिपेट किए थे कंट्री में, which is almost 25% of the school of the country participated. Second round, we have 6 lakh plus schools, that is twice. जो 16-17 में था, 17-18 में उसके दुगने स्कूल पार्टिसिपेट किए थे. और जो लास्ट हुआ था 21-22 जब कोविड चल रहा था, तब 8.23 lakhs, that is 56% schools participate किए. So last 3 rounds में तो बहुत बड़ा है हमारा. This time ministry is envisaging 100% participation, क्योंकि आप देख रहे होंगे पुरस्कार से अब ये रेटिंग हो गई है. एंड रेटिंग का मकसद बहुत बड़ा है. बड़ा यह है कि जो सर ने कहा था कुछ 1 या 2 कैटेगरी के स्कूल हैं उनको भी 5 स्टार तक लाना है. Can anybody of you imagine how many 5-star schools we have in the country? कोई गैस करना चाहेंगे? लास्ट SPP राउंड जब 8.23 लाख स्कूल पार्टिसिपेट किए थे, हमारे कंट्री में कितने 5-स्टार schools थे which are complying to basic requirement of water sanitation hygiene? Any guess? Then we start this presentation, roll out of the, this is one of the toughest session, but बहुत आसान भी है if we like plan rightly. So it is about, just because it's a time constraint, it is about 6.9% schools of the country last time got the 5-star rating. We have a miles to go, and NEP has now come up that बच्चों को सारी skills और सारे experiential learning इसके माध्यम से आनी है. With that background, we proceed and we have a full confidence that we can roll it out in a very strong way. अब जो हमारा खास काम है कि इसको करेंगे कैसे, पता तो लग गया क्या प्रोसेस, क्या सपोर्ट सिस्टम है. हम करेंगे इसको ऐसे, इसका जो कोर एरिया है दैट इज स्कूल. पहला काम है 100% पार्टिसिपेशन. अगर इजी बात में कहें तो बहुत आसान शब्दों में, वी हैव टू इंश्योर एवरी स्कूल पार्टिसिपेट. बट वो स्कूल कैसे करेगा और कौन स्टेक होल्डर्स हैं, क्या रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, दैट बिकॉज यू वुड बी द मास्टर ट्रेनर, यू वुड बी द पर्सन हु वुड बी सिटिंग एट द स्टेट लेवल्स, जो इन चीज़ों को जैसे हम यहाँ पे प्रमोट कर रहे हैं, यू वुड बी डूइंग द सेम वर्क, देन ओनली इट विल बी डन. विद दैट बैकग्राउंड, स्टेट डिस्ट्रिक्ट इज द कोर. जितना भी ऑपरेशनल इश्यूज है, क्योंकि स्कूल तो पार्टिसिपेट करने की एक्टिव पार्टिसिपेशन इज मस्ट, बट ऑपरेशनल एस्पेक्ट में वी हैव डिस्ट्रिक्ट, जिसको आप जितना सपोर्ट कर पाएंगे, जितना टेक्निकली स्किल्ड कर पाएंगे, स्ट्रेटेजी आप सही से दे पाएंगे अपने स्टेट से, दैट विल मेक अ बिग डिफरेंस. एंड वी कैन प्रूव that last it was 9 lakh, this time it will be 100%, that is 14.7 lakh schools that we are envisaging और ministry envisage कर रहे हैं. ये पहली स्लाइड है, इसमें मेरे को बहुत ज़्यादा बोलना नहीं है, बट आई वॉन्ट यू टू जस्ट सी दिस रोल, और ये आपको PPT मिल जाएंगे. So need not to take any, all resources we are providing in the support resource tab. So we are there to fully support with everything, video, PPT, everything you'll get. The point is, आपको इस रोल में कोई क्लैरिटी दिख रहा है या इस रोल में कुछ ऐड करना चाहते हैं, दैट इज माई क्वेश्चन. या you have anything to say on this? I don't want to like speak on the role, stakeholders, timelines. These are fixed. These are before you. और पहला चीज मैंने कहा कि अगर स्कूल में 100% पार्टिसिपेशन आपने करना है, दैट शुड बी द फोकस अप टू एटलीस्ट 30 सितंबर, जो इसकी डेडलाइन है कि हमें 100% स्कूल को पार्टिसिपेट करना है. सो माई क्वेश्चन इज, यू इनविसाइज एनी अदर रोल देन दिस, और किसी को 1-2 रोल में कुछ कहना है क्या स्कूल के? यू हैव टू ऐड एनीथिंग, वी वेलकम यू सर. रोल क्लियर है? क्योंकि बिकॉज टाइम कंस्टेंट भी है, मैं हर रोल पे कहूँगा तो यू नो इट, एंड आई थिंक दिस इज वेरी मच क्लियर. एनी कमेंट सर? मैडम, रेस्पेक्टेड डिग्निटरी फ्रॉम द स्टेट. रोल सर क्लियर ना स्कूल का? कुछ ऐड करना चाहते हैं? सी इफ दे आर रेडी विद दिस थिंग्स, आपने SHVR की गाइडलाइन के क्वेश्चन को उसी रूप में उनके सामने रख दिया है, उसको समझ लिया है, उसकी प्रोसेस को समझ लिया है, उसमें कौन से फोटो आने हैं, उसकी रणनीति क्या होगी, इवेल्युएटर कैसे सेलेक्ट करने हैं. अगर ये सारा चीज़ अगर हमने कर लिया है तो वी वॉन्ट बी हैविंग एनी प्रॉब्लम. गाइडलाइन हैज एवरीथिंग, एवरी क्वेश्चन का आंसर है. इफ यू रीड दैट, आई थिंक दैट वुड बी द नेक्स्ट टास्क विथ अस. लेट्स रीड. 70 to 80% answer will get it there, because we are there to support, and this has been done for 3 times last. So we have taken all those experience and learning in this round of SHVR. So guideline is revised with the able direction of ministry multiple times actually. That's why it has come up in a new look and new. So स्कूल वाला ठीक है ना, आगे बढ़े डिस्ट्रिक्ट में. स्कूल में नथिंग टू ऐड. आई एम सरप्राइज, सारे रोल हमने कवर कर दिए ना. यू एनविसाइज एनी अदर रोल? क्योंकि रेटिंग तो मिल जाएगी 1, 2 स्टार 5 स्टार, उसके बाद उसका प्लान बनना चाहिए कि नहीं बनना चाहिए? स्कूल हैज टू इम्प्रूव और नॉट? कैन दैट बी डन इन 1 year? Probably not. There will be many schools who will be in 3 star, 4 star, 3 star, 2 star, 1 star. हमको 5 स्टार को तो प्रमोट करना है, बट 1 और 2 स्टार को थोड़ी छोड़ना है, जैसा कि अभी बात आई थी. तो वी हैव अ वर्क टू डू. सो वी हैव अ प्लान, वी हैव अ कन्वर्जेंस प्लान दैट वी नीड टू फॉलो अप. सॉरी, we took some time for the school, that was the key thing. Now we are coming to the second level. Please sir.
लेकिन जैसे पीटीए इसमें जरूर जुड़ना चाहिए, क्योंकि हम प्राइवेट स्कूल और इनको भी कवर कर रहे हैं, तो पेरेंट्स टीचर.
Definitely sir, thank you so much. We noted it. We'll add that thing also sir. Parent teacher association and other committees, yeah, community based organizations, right sir. Anything else sir? Sir, please, yeah.
Sir, can it be reflected in the school building? It's like it's an
Definitely. If it is a 5 star, it gives the school a prestige that Ministry of Education has accredited. It's an accreditation for your school that this has got a 5 star rating in clean and green. That means it's a child-friendly school.
So that it should be better impact to that of the society and as well.
Definitely, sir. Very good suggestion. And some school has already done it also last time. If they got the 5 star, they have written on the front of the school that this is a 5 star school.
Thank you, sir.
This is an accreditation by Government of India, School Education Department, by your own department. So I think that is the biggest kind of for every school कि हमारा school 5 star है कि नहीं. And you and we have a joint role to make this happen. कि all the school of our state district should come in the 5 star category. They should comply to these minimum requirement. These have been set very minimum for now. So let's come to the school district level. देखिए इसमें 2 चीज़ें हमको ध्यान में रखेंगे. लास्ट ईयर भी था, 1 महीने का टाइम मिलता है इवैल्यूएशन का. हमको खास चीज़ क्या ध्यान रखनी पड़ती है कि कितने स्कूल का इवैल्यूएशन करना है ज़िले में. मान लो 1000 स्कूल का इवैल्यूएशन करना है और 1 महीने का टाइम है, उसमें छुट्टी के दिन निकाल लें. देन वी गेट टू नो कि हमारे पास कितने इवैल्यूएटर्स होने चाहिए, राइट? नंबर इज इम्पॉर्टेंट ना, बिकॉज नंबर इज इम्पॉर्टेंट. द सेकेंड क्वेश्चन विच वॉज कमिंग कि इवैल्यूएटर कौन होगा, पिछली बार आ रहा था. एंड आई वुड थैंक मिनिस्ट्री दिस टाइम कि इस बार की गाइडलाइन में अगर आप पढ़ेंगे तो डिस्ट्रिक्ट एंड स्टेट लेवल के लिए भी इवैल्यूएटर कौन हो सकते हैं उसका भी सुझावित डिटेल दिया गया है. एंड क्योंकि वो सुझावित है तो फिक्स नहीं है, आप उसके भी आगे जा सकते हैं. सो इवैल्यूएटर के नाम से कौन हो सकता है, कैसे हो सकते हैं, उसके लिए क्लैरिटी इस बार की गाइडलाइन में दी है. इफ़ यू वांट टू सी वी कैन आल्सो शो इन द गाइडलाइन आल्सो, वो हम लास्ट में दिखा भी देंगे, ठीक है. तो डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल पे वो क्लैरिटी इस बार दी गई है. डिस्ट्रिक्ट कमेटी को सारी ऑथराइजेशन है, कलेक्टर सर के अंडर में है, पीएचई डिपार्टमेंट है, एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट है, हेल्थ डिपार्टमेंट है, एनजीओज हैं, 2 इमिनेंट स्कूल के टीचर्स भी इसमें हैं. इतना सारा टीम और इतनी कैपेबल डिसीजन मेकर इस टीम का बॉडी है. जितना स्ट्रांग हमारा डिस्ट्रिक्ट कमेटी होगा उतना स्ट्रांगली हमारा स्कूल का डिस्ट्रिक्ट का ऑपरेशनल एस्पेक्ट स्ट्रांग होगा. दैट इज़ वाई वेयर आपको अपने स्टेट में कंप्लीट करना है कि कौन से डिस्ट्रिक्ट हमारे जिनको ज़्यादा आपको सपोर्ट करने की ज़रूरत होगी. तो प्रोसेस तो आपको क्लियर है. आई थिंक ये हम करते हुए आए हैं, क्योंकि आपके लिए हो सकता नए हो, लेकिन आपके स्टेट में दिस हैज़ बीन ऑलरेडी रोल्ड आउट लास्ट 3 टाइम्स. तो राइट साइड रोल में किसी को कुछ ऐड करना है, दैट इज आवर क्वेश्चन. और कोई रोल थोड़ा क्लियर नहीं है तो आप पूछ सकते हैं, बिकॉज डिस्ट्रिक्ट इज़ वेरी क्रूशियल. अगर ये फाउंडेशन स्टेज जहाँ पर सितंबर 30 तक 100% पार्टिसिपेशन हम इंश्योर कर लें तो वी हैव डन अ वेरी गुड जॉब in our district, our states.
Hello.
Excuse sir, please.
I
Thank you, sir.
All these schools are scattered in 10 different islands.
Right, sir.
So can we have, instead of this district level, can we have an island level and
Definitely,
one UT
definitely.
level?
Yeah, yeah. This is all left to the district because हमने यहाँ पे district के बाद block नहीं बोला.
No,
cluster नहीं.
actually, first one, while you are saying on district level, we can have maximum 8 schools, and state level, it can be maximum 20 schools.
20 schools.
Instead of that, because we have only 32 schools.
Right, so from your state,
Okay.
it is a maximum is 20.
So instead of one district, can we consider it as 10 islands?
No,
and one UT?
because guideline doesn't have that standard category wise. So for district there will be only 8. Your state maximum 20, minimum there is no limit.
Okay. Maximum 20. What I'm asking is because these schools are in 10 different islands.
Right, sir.
So at least from one island we can have one school if it is island level.
No, that is not the rate. See, standard remains the same for each island. So वो एक islands में अगर 2 standard meet कर रहे हैं, they will come to your district in the top rated things.
Okay.
जिस
Andaman Nicobar Islands?
Andaman Nicobar?
Okay.
You will have also same problem.
Right.
Actually, we have a standard guideline for the whole country. But if you want any aberration, you have to write a letter. Otherwise, we have to strictly follow the norm.
Okay, sir.
If you find that the district level committee going to 8 different islands, it will take much time. You want to have localized committee in that
Correct,
way.
sir, correct.
But the composite selection from the district need to happen at one level.
Yes, sir.
Not that at different level. The local level committee can provide input for the final selection by the district level committee.
Yeah, because we have every island, we have a district collector.
Right.
Is a DC, and we have a state level officer also on the.
Got it, sir.
So
your problem acknowledged.
There is some kind of difficult, especially in physical verification also. In 2 months, it will be very difficult to cover all the schools in different islands.
Definitely,
So maybe you can write a letter
Sure.
to us.
Okay,
So
sir.
we'll see that what it can be done. Otherwise, we'll go ahead as per the plan. So similar thing we'll be expecting from Andaman Nicobar Island. Anyone from NCERT who is the nodal officer of Andaman Nicobar Islands? NCERT faculty, anybody? Nodal officer, state
Andaman
nodal
Nicobar.
officer of Andaman Nicobar Islands?
Sir.
You are Dr. Arun? So you have to take care of that. And we have, who is the Lakshadweep coordinator? Dr. Prasad. Okay. So we will discuss with all of you. So you also keep in touch with the state administration and let them write a letter to ministry with copy to NCERT. So we'll take a call based on your request. Thank you.
And thank you, Dr. Behra, sir. Very good suggestion. There might be operational issues. Right. Yeah, definitely. Welcome suggestion, and I think we can add those stakeholders here. Right.
I think then monitoring and implementation will be better.
Sure. Definitely, fully agree, sir. Fully agree.
Okay, thank
Even we have not written the BRC, BEO, CRC,
Yes.
cluster academic coordinators, and they are the backbone of the whole system. So because we have kept it up to the district level, means district के नीचे, district के अंडर में block, cluster, sub district, whatever comes, you strategize and put them as the stakeholders.
And in the process, hierarchy is maintained.
Definitely, sir. Actually, मैं आपको पिछला एक्सपीरियंस बताऊं तो जो क्लस्टर वाले एकेडमिक कोऑर्डिनेटर है ना, कहीं पर भी आपके स्कूल कम रजिस्टर कर रहे हैं, they are the one.
Yes.
दे आर द वन जो लास्ट में मीट आउट करने में आपको सपोर्ट करते हैं 100% करने, क्योंकि दे आइडेंटिफाई कौन से स्कूल नहीं हुए, दे सपोर्ट देम. वेरी गुड सजेशन सर. एट योर लेवल यू keep those kind of letters directive from the state to the districts that please consider block, cluster academic coordinator, all those who can support you, sir. well taken.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
वन सबमिशन सर
Sir.
अगेन एक इसमें मेरे को लगता है कि जब हम एसएमसी की बात कर रहे हैं
Sir.
मीन्स हम लोकल बॉडी की बात करें या लोकल अथॉरिटी की बात कर रहे हैं तो इस स्टेक होल्डर में भी निश्चित रूप से या तो जिला पंचायत अध्यक्ष जिला पंचायत सदस्य इस टाइप का मतलब हमको होना चाहिए ब्लॉक या इसमें एक मतलब लोकल बॉडी मेंबर्स को भी रखा जाना चाहिए इससे ट्रांसपेरेंसी भी बढ़ेगी और ओनरशिप भी बढ़ेगी.
Thank you very much, sir. Well noted, and we'll add to this PPT also. In case this PPT comes to you, you also add, sir.
Yes.
And at your level, you find some other SHG federation is there, district level. Please add. Thank you. Anything in the role? कुछ add करना है?
Good
Role
evening,
is clear,
sir.
na? Sir.
Sir, I had one query, sir.
Sure.
I am from Assam, sir.
Yeah, please.
A nodal officer from Samagra Shiksha, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, in Assam we have around 45,000 schools
Sure.
and 33 districts, sir. So for this physical verification, should we do for all the schools or it will be sample of the schools who have completed?
Thank you very much,
Because
ma'am.
it is 45,000, sir. Going to all the schools without TADA, it won't be feasible for in our case, sir.
Welcome question, ma'am. This kind of challenge we are facing last 3 rounds also, honestly telling to you. But we also manage that thing. See, at the state level, when you are awarding schools, we are recognizing schools, it need to be 4-star minimum, right? So you can, if you don't have much time, if you don't have much resources, human resources, then prioritize those which can help you to finalize your state. But our desire, our wish is जितना आप कर सकें, we want most of them 4-star, 5-star. You prioritize at your level, right? That is flexible to you. But wish list from Government of India is जितना हो सके तो that will give you the reality where we stand in terms of self-reporting and the actual status. Because there is a big difference that also comes over the last 2-3 rounds, ma'am. So it is up to you, prioritize 5-star, 4-star, because you will get, how many districts you have? 33 into 8. This school only will come to evaluate, to be evaluated at the state level. So 33 into 8, 240 या 300 के आसपास के रहेगा ना. इन 300 में से किनको करना है, that you prioritize, right, ma'am? Thank you.
And another thing, particularly when you are sending the nomination or finalizing it for the national level, we cannot say we have not visited the school, but we are recommending it to the national level award.
Ma'am, at least you have...
That is not at all advisable, but the wish is every school should be visited by a committee to see that whether transparently it has happened or not, or school has put some other photograph. It is not really taken from the school and it is not actual of the school. So somebody has to check, otherwise it has no use.
Yes,
but certainly those recommended for the national level needs to be visited personally and ensure that this is the right kind of school listed for the national level or recommended for the national level. So that is very much required.
Definitely, sir. This is a very good suggestion, sir. Last time we faced at the national level, some of the schools which are not actually deserving to that level, that has been also nominated. So at least if it comes from your states or UT, it should have some standard in these parameters. So your physical assessment should be done very critically, ma'am. That's for all the state, not for your Assam as a case. But I think most of the state, we request you to do a critical evaluation, just not for the sake of doing the evaluation, as Behera sir has requested. That is very much important to have a quality, because that will keep these are the schools which are exemplary. And you are nominating, you are recognizing that at the state level. If you are recognizing, that means you have to critically evaluate. Thank you very much, Behera sir. So let's go from this slide to next, because this is actually district level. This is clear, na? Sir, this is clear, na? Kuch add to nahi karna hai? Thank you so much. So can we have last one question,
yes,
ma'am? Then we can.
Sir, this is Nandini from Himachal Pradesh. I want to ask about the funding of these evaluators as they visit to the schools and all. What is the provision of funding for them?
Right. This has been a good question, well noted, not noted this time, from last 2-3 rounds also. As far as the guideline is concerned for now, it has been left to the district level committee and the state level committee to decide through convergence among the department. For example, we'll get to a second thing where evaluator is there and which all resource department are there. These are the things which are primarily expected from the convergence, and this has happened at the district level last time also. Sometimes the CRC, sometimes the Swachh Bharat Mission, rural urban people in the district, they also facilitated. In few states, some other local arrangement has been done. Last year, almost 4,60,000, 4,60,000 schools were evaluated by the committees at different levels. That is what we know, but at present, honestly saying, there is no specific budget head. But we have already put that request to the ministry, as you are suggesting. Very right point.
Sir, one more question I want to ask. As a state nodal officer, what will be my role to constitute the committee at district level?
No, district will constitute, and you will give the direction to the district. Please constitute as per the guideline. So you won't be constituting at district, but you will give proper guidance to the district how to form the committee, which are the members, how, right?
As we can see, कि district level committee is headed by a district collector.
Definitely.
तो obviously.
Secretary sir की ओर से जाएगा या आपकी guideline जा ही रही हैं?
Yes.
Right? Thank you, ma'am. So let's proceed to the state level quickly. I think this is one important session because you have come from the state and district. You have to roll it out. Some genuine questions are relevant to answer at least. State level पर ये सारी responsibility हैं. These are the stakeholders. You know the committee के जो members हैं, they are from education, water supply, PhD, Panchayati Raj department, rural department, health, urban local body. Sorry, K is wrong. Don't take that. Yeah, ULBs, urban local bodies means urban ministries, and the CSO, civil society organization, NGOs, eminent school heads. You know the committee में सारे के सारे जो हमारे concerned department हैं और stakeholders हैं उनका नाम इसमें है, and they have also a responsibility and they are given full kind of how you, this may vary from state to state, how they plan to do this thing, because it has been done last 3 times also. So for now, these are the roles at the right side. इसमें कुछ ऐड करना है या कुछ confusion है तो बताइएगा, then I will move to the next side. क्योंकि this is where your roles comes as a state nodals, and this is very particular for you. This looks tough, but this is not that tough also. आप अगर सही से strategize करेंगे तो अच्छे से हो भी जाएगा. Any question on this, or should we proceed, or you want to add? Let's proceed it. Thank you so much. State is clear, that I take from your side. इस बार क्या है कि गाइडलाइन में कुछ क्लैरिटी दे दी गई है, कौन इवेल्युएटर्स होंगे. डिस्ट्रिक्ट में जैसे डाइट भी जुड़ सकते हैं. मैं थोड़ा वेरिएशन बता रहा हूँ. स्टेट में क्या हो सकते हैं? SCERT, State Institute of Rural Development, IITs, IIMs. They have done it, supported earlier also. So you envisage which department, which section, which technical or research organization can support us in supporting in terms of evaluation. Even the higher colleges like universities and degree colleges might support through their process. I leave my presentation at this slide only because most of the things are known to your states also. You have done it in past also. So इसके बाद के सत्र के लिए मैं सर को रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि that is a very practical session where आप अपने स्टेट के लिए स्ट्रेटजी बनाएंगे, एक एक्शन प्लान यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा काम करेंगे. So I leave this section here because there was another side that doesn't mean anything, but I am keeping it for you here. So with this presentation it's on an end for the rollout of this whole process for SHVR at different level. So thank you so very much for all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ram. Namaskar sabhi ko. Very good afternoon. You must be hungry by now, so I'll not take much time. Actually, all of us, we know that the guidelines are already there and the portal and mobile app is already in place. We being nodal officers, we have to work together to expedite this process. and also ensure that 100% participation of 14,72,000 schools are done at each state level. Whether it is 32 schools from Lakshadweep or 62,000 schools from Odisha, or maybe 1.5 lakh schools from Uttar Pradesh, more than that, from Uttar Pradesh. So all the schools, they need to onboard, participate, and this is a healthy competition to keep our surrounding clean. And it has already been mentioned that as a part of Viksit Bharat mandate and also Clean and Green India campaign, so this is being done. And school should be temple of learning. It should be simultaneously a place which is very neat and clean and encouraging for children to come and learn. It should motivate them. So in that direction we are doing. And as all of us we know, we have nodal officers from NCERT Regional Institutes of Education. We have 6 regional institutes. We have a regional institute at Ajmer. So they take care of all the 10 northern states. And we have a nodal officer from each state, and some of our faculty members, around 26 faculty members from NCERT, they are here. And they will also be coordinating and collaborating with the state nodal officer, UT nodal officer. You need to see each other, introduce each other also. And we have a combined group, so all group members are there. And I request, if you are not in the nodal officers group already created, please let us know. Our team, they are already adding you. By the time you leave this venue, your name will be already there in the group. If you are not there. If you are there, it's all and fine. So we have provided all materials in your bag. There are brochures, there are guidelines, there are bookmarks, and you can, soft copies are already available on the portal. You can print it, translate it into your own state language, and also disseminate it. I mentioned that there is and also Dr. Ram and Prabhatji also mentioned, we have a 10-digit number already created to call on it, and it will be operational. We'll try that if it can support 24/7. Otherwise, 8 hours minimum will be supported, so don't worry. And we have groups. Any challenges there, please don't hesitate to write. We'll be happy to respond to you on 24/7 basis, level based. I mean that, and we'll work together so that it happen. And with these words, I thank the Ministry of Education, under whose leadership Honorable Minister and the Secretary, and especially Madam Prachi Pandey and Bhagavati Prasad ji. So with their leadership, this is being done. And also I thank all NCERT authorities, including Professor Dinesh Prasad Saklani, the Director NCERT, who could not come due to some meeting, and even Madam Prachi Pandey, Joint Secretary, she was supposed to be here, but since Parliament session is on, and there was a couple of meetings scheduled with the Honorable Minister in his residence, so therefore she could not come. She has also said apology to all of you since she could not come. She has conveyed it to me, and her apology on her behalf, particularly to you, that she could not be present. And our Honorable Director also wanted to interact with you online, but since we were having this program through face-to-face mode, deliberately we didn't take any online session. So that was a pre-planned program. And I thank all of you. I know 15th August is just a day after, and so many work related to the different projects are going on. We people are involved. Thanks to your deputing authorities and all of you for coming here and going beyond your comfort level and visiting Delhi and attending this program. I also thank Professor Sunita Farkia, who heads the Department of Science and Mathematics in NCERT, for providing all support for the program, and also Professor Rajendra Pal, who heads the Media Production Department in CIET. And also I thank both the coordinators, Dr. Jubilee and Dr. Gypsy, who are coordinating this program, and I also am extremely thankful to all the resource team, including Prabhat Mishra ji and Dr. Ram also, for their lucid presentation and interaction with all of us. And I have several times mentioned that we are with you on 24/7. Don't hesitate to call or message. So we will be at a message distance or at a call distance, and happy to support you anytime. And we have our project team. There are a 5-member team working on this project. Are they here? They are roaming around for different arrangements. They will also be helping us, but we are there. And once again, thanks to all of you, including the ministry team, those who are here for organizing, and the whole EDSIL team for the logistics and arrangement of this. Last but not least, I thank the Ministry of Information Broadcasting, especially the All India Radio and their DDG, DG, and all the related officers for providing this venue to organize the program. Because we had planned this for nearly 200 people, but many, around 10 state people could not come, and there are some less participation from some institutes also. Even our RI 7 people could not attend. Once again, thanks to all of you, and namaskar. ये सारे आपके ग्रुप में मिल जाएंगी. We have a portal also. On the portal we are uploading there resources. हाँ, resources में ये launch video, PPT, everything will be, all the videos we have recorded. 3 online sessions we have already done. A dozen of more online sessions हम लोग करेंगे. ये आखिरी नहीं है. और आप लोगों को वापस जाके डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल की ट्रेनिंग प्लान करना है. हमारे से कोई हेल्प चाहिए तो बताना है. जो नोडल ऑफिसर आरआई के हैं उनसे कोई अगर आपके वहीं सपोज भुवनेश्वर से हमारे आधे दर्जन लोग आए हुए हैं तो उनके हेल्प अगर उड़ीसा टीम लेना है तो ले सकते हैं. तो सिमिलरली जो बाकी आरआई अजमेर के फैकल्टी है, चंडीगढ़, जम्मू कश्मीर, तो हिमाचल प्रदेश, उनको हेल्प भी कर सकते हैं. तो आपके सेवा के लिए हम लोग 24/7 मौजूद है, तो चिंता मत करिए. ठीक है, थैंक यू.
So I would like to request Dr. Pal sir and Dr. Sunita Farkia ma'am to come upstairs for certificate distribution. R.I. Bhopal, Venkat Babu Rao, Assistant Professor.
Yes, all please come forward for a group photo.